All right, guys, we're back again for Years of Vengeance. Years of Vengeance. As we know, we're trying to find Del Tarak, which you think maybe you found it. At least Kramdar seems to think you might have. You're currently exploring a dwarven ruin for sure. It looks like it may have been a gatehouse of some sort. With a tunnel that leads a tunnel on the first floor that you guys haven't explored down, but it seems to lead deep into the mountain from what you could tell. It definitely led off into the darkness, and you could farther than your lights could go, farther than your dark vision could go. It went pretty deep. At least that's what you think. But you decided not to go that way. Instead, you decided to go up last time. So you went up into following a spiral staircase that came off that main kind of entrance hall. And went up about 30, 40 feet or so, coming out onto another hallway. Now, the stairs continued up. I will let you know that as well. As you came out of the hallway, you see the hallway went to the south, and the stairs continued up as you walk past. But you decided to stay on this particular floor, heading down into the corridor. Andal kind of looked left or right with his dark vision and could see some webs and a few things to the left, otherwise known as the east, and decided to try to investigate, and basically, unfortunately, tripped and fell into a web, which alerted to a whole bunch of spiders that then attacked you guys. And well, most of the session was you guys fighting said spiders. At the very end, you guys had defeated the spiders. Andal was a few of you guys had been hit by some spores from what looked to be the mother of them all, and Andal had succumbed to that and had went unconscious, but Silva had healed him, and that's where we left it at the end. I did forget that before you came up the stairs, you guys did continue to search the rest of that first floor that the locked doors that you didn't do the previous time that you had entered, and had found some chests and things with some money and a variety of different commodities and things. But there is still one door down there that I don't think you guys got. No, actually, I'm pretty sure you got that one open as well. Where you did find some vials. That's right. You did find some vials of what looked to have been powdered mold spore from the skeletons that you had seen before. Because I remember John saying that Artemis saying that he had taken it. So
Cat did too, I think. I think she took one.
So did Cat. So you guys had taken a couple. So that's where we're at. Let me bring up the place where you guys are at. Let me make sure I pick up the right one. There are several. Yeah, here we go. Oops. And here we go. All right, so we are on. Oh, good. On my map, it went right to where you guys are at. So here you guys are. The fight has completed. One of you has a torch on, or at least has dancing lights on or something like that. So this is what you can see. What do you guys want to do? It's literally shortly after the battle. Andal, you just got healed. What do you guys want to do?
So I think a lot of us need rests. I'm okay, but I think a short rest is, if we're going to continue to explore, definitely what we need.
Yeah, definitely. I need to rest.
I don't know if we want to do it here. We could go back downstairs where we kind of think we cleared it out a little better. I don't really want to rest in a
There's still lots
land.
of cobwebs all over the place.
Yeah.
And you can still see small spiders kind of moving in amongst some of these webs, but no swarms like that attacked you previously, or none of the, basically what you were attacked by was a bunch of swarms, a bunch of spiders that were basically the size of a medium-sized dog, and a spider that was basically the size of a small pony, or a small horse. I mean, sorry.
Did we search this room for stuff?
No. Like I said, we ended just as Andal was healed by Silva at the very end of the battle.
So Artemis will spend. What do we think we're doing? Do we want to immediately go down and take a short rest? Do we want to search and then take a short rest?
We might need a short rest before we sleep. I'm good to do short rest after, though.
Okay, so search right now?
I guess, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So you guys start
So-
looking around. So the room is full of webs. There's decayed and broken furniture everywhere. It kind of looks like maybe this room. Oh, let me see. I have two different things. So the one you just walked into, where Silva, Andal, and Morgoth are at. This, like I said, a bunch of broken chairs and tables that are very well decayed. I mean, I don't really have a really well decayed symbols for well decayed wood, but you can make out that there were wooden tables and things like that. There is some debris to the south. There's part of the wall has collapsed a little bit there. It's not like it's collapsed all the way in and something might fall down or it's in danger of completely collapsing, but something has loosened some of the wall bricks and things like that, and they have fallen in. To the north is what looks to be that room up there. As you kind of look in there, Artemis, again, full of webs. On the far side to the north from where you're looking at, looks to be the remnants of maybe you would say a bar. I mean, based on the looks of it, it definitely has a bar kind of feel to it, sort of the rounded or the there's a bunch of broken stools and stuff next to it and things like that. You also notice that on the walls in these rooms are those kind of strange torch, kind of crystal torch things. None of them have lit up as you came in, though.
Okay, so they're not powered, apparent, or whatever we're doing is not activating them.
Yeah, somehow they're just not activating. If they have power, they're not activating. The furniture in this room that's kind of been destroyed, like a portion of the ceiling fell out and has seemed to have crushed some longer tables. You get the gist that possibly this might have been like maybe a mess hall or a common room of some sort between these two things, where people might have, where if this is a gatehouse, where the soldiers might have, had downtime and ate food. That's kind of the guess you have. In amongst some of the, as you're walking through there, in amongst the webbing, you can see sort of web sacks, but they're not like web sacks in the sense of small spider sacks or something like that. It looks like they were a place where something was webbed and eventually was sucked dry and then eventually
Decomposed.
So there are several of those in amongst some of the things.
Okay. Well, Artemis is going to go to the big spider first and get some samples of the poison and
Okay.
that kind of. He glances around, looks at everything.
Yeah.
There may be something left in those where the people died, but I doubt it. So, but he's going to the spiders first.
Right. So the big spider was here in the center. Clearly it's gone at this point because it had went. Looking around as you're kind of looking through there and looking over it, spider itself looks like, from a dungeoneering standpoint, from what you've learned, with some of the studies that you've done, it looks like a typical, large or to giant spider that you might find in some of the caves and caverns that dot the mountains. But it's got a strange set of mushrooms and mold all over the back abdomen of it. And that seems to be where that spore cloud seemed to have come from every time, which it shot out like a few times. And you can see that there's a bit of spore just clinging to the hairs on that abdomen on the back of it as well.
Okay. I'll be very careful not to trigger that, but I'm going to kind of.
Well, if you're going to try to harvest something, you're going to have to give me a check. I'm just trying to decide what kind of check. What do you want to try to harvest first?
Well, I was going to go for, is it a stinger or is it
no, this thing doesn't seem to have any stingers, just mostly, teeth.
Yeah, I was going to try to get. Well, what is everyone else doing? Because everyone should stay away if I'm going to try this.
Andal's going to try to find a spot to go rest. He's very.
Well, we can definitely go downstairs if we want to, but that's probably a good idea before I do this. When I poison myself.
Well, let me give you a real quick thing here. This is kind of what it looks like. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to get. Let me show you the other ones too, because I didn't get a chance to put some stuff on here that I meant to, which was, if you look at this one, let me show. Oh wait, I thought I did put it on here. Did I not put in the right? Well, that's annoying. Oh yeah, no, this one has the stuff. So these were the smaller ones, the dog-sized ones, and you can see sort of the fungus and stuff on its back and on its middle carapace. So imagine those same things are on the other one as well. I clearly I didn't have time to put them onto so they would be also kind of on the back and the carapace of this larger spider.
Okay. Well,
so what are you guys doing? Yeah, I just trying to give you a little more
color
of what
and I've got an idea what I'm gonna do, but let's go down and rest, and then we can come back up and I can play Alchemist some.
All right, so you guys are gonna
and it looks like there are 2 doors. Am I right? There's a door to the north and
there's
door
a door
to
the north behind
west.
The kind of bar looking thing, and there's a door to the west. Yes.
Okay. I will glance behind the bar really quickly.
Looking back there, you can see basically a whole bunch of broken tankards and things like that. So clearly it was a bar of some sort.
Okay. Anything wine-wise or alcohol-wise that can...
If there was, at least here, it's long since evaporated or,
Okay.
At least...
I haven't found the next great wine. Aged forever.
Yeah. All right, so you guys start heading back down the thing. Like I said, there's another doorway there. Are you guys trying to be quiet about it or anything?
Yeah, I am.
Well, then give me.
Although I'm not very good at it, but
I mean, you can see looking in the 2 directions, like as you go through, that there's another door further down the hallway that you saw before, and that there's sort of something. This hallway goes down this way. You can see that you have a light on now. So.
Okay. And the light's on me now because I think I put it on an arrow and shot the arrow into the room so everyone can see. Now the light is on me, on my shield. That's not bad.
Yeah, I think what I did is I turned I do have lights in here. I think I turned one of them on to represent your arrow, so I will turn it off now.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, you guys ready? I don't want to get ahead of everybody. I'm just...
Yeah, what's everybody else doing? You guys heading out too? If you are, and you're trying to be stealthy, give me a stealth check.
Stealth check.
Oh, I thought it was going to be terrible. I mean, you don't have to be stealthy. I'm just asking if you want to be. Yeah.
Because Silva doesn't care.
Yeah. It's purely, do you want to be stealthy or not, is the question I'm asking.
No, Silva doesn't care. She's just going downstairs to rest.
All right. So, you guys walk through and start heading down.
Andal did it for practice. He's trying to
go down
better.
the stairs. Like I said, Artemis, when you get to here, this is stairway going up. The stairway going down is the other way on the other side. I'm just reminding you that there is an extra set here, that it still goes up higher. You guys start heading down the stairs. As you're going down the stairs, and we'll flip you over to the city gate, the other level here in a second. Silva, you kind of, as you're about to go into the stairs and go down, you probably also have your monkeyness with you. You feel a slight cold breeze across your back and a slight whisper of like
I do a perception check?
Yeah, go ahead. I was going to say, though, it does sound kind of like a child at play.
Okay.
But go ahead and give me a perception check.
Ooh.
You kind of look around and you suddenly realize something about that. There was no echo. Like you would expect an echo in these halls, and there wasn't an echo. And the coldness kind of goes away after a moment.
Did y'all hear that little laugh? No.
Did I hear anything? I'll stop and listen.
Let me check everybody's passive perceptions. Why is it's supposed to be showing all your stuff here, but it's not.
I'm pretty sure I probably didn't hear anything, but who knows?
+0. Yeah, Artemis, you didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Sealgair. Andal. Okay. Morgoth, you think that maybe you did hear something a little less.
And eye perception to see if I can hone in on it.
Yeah, I mean, again, you heard sort of a lilting sound, but maybe not. You didn't recognize it as a child
Okay.
laughing kind of thing. Mostly because Silva just rolled a 20. That's why she recognized.
Heard a little bit of something.
Did I
Go ahead.
Did I get like a sense of what direction I thought it was coming from?
So you're kind of walking through the corridor, and as you reach sort of this spot where the stairs kind of go up, that's when you felt the coldness, the cold air breeze on your back, and you heard the sound. Morgoth, you didn't feel a cold breeze, but you basically heard a little bit of the sound. You were just in front of Silva. So you think maybe it's coming from up the stairs, but you're not 100% sure.
I did feel something earlier, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, a few of you have felt things.
Well,
Of course, we're in a creepy dungeon, so it's easily could be our imagination too.
Mm-hmm.
no, I think it's real. It's probably up the stairs, though.
You guys,
So let's go down.
okay. So you guys continue on your way down and head back down into the first level, which again, it takes you circle down. There are no, as you head down the stairs, there are no other entrances or exits until you reach this first level. Just as a reminder, since it's been a little bit of time.
Okay.
As you come out, some of the light, as you were coming down, it was dark, but as you come out, some of the lights start to flicker on again, lighting up the hallway down here. What are you guys doing now?
So the door's shut. Do we have a certain room we want to rest in? Something that was more defendable? We could just be over here with our back to the door.
Yeah, if you wish.
It's like a decent idea. I mean,
We could always open the door if we need to run.
Yeah.
Kromdar, like, yeah, all right. That sounds reasonable. You guys go over there. I'm gonna do a little more checking around out here.
wasn't he Scottish?
He is a little Scottish, but right now I'm having problems. Shush you. Anyway, he kind of just starts heading down the hall a little bit and kind of poking in amongst the rubble and stuff up here. Occasionally you see him stop by one of the skeletal bodies and kind of speak some words and a few things like that. It looks like he might be praying over them or something of that nature. The rest of you, are you taking a short rest?
Actually, I'm going to do the ritual for Find Familiar to get my familiar back.
Okay.
I'm going to take a short rest.
Look, he's right there.
Yep. It takes an hour, so it'll be equivalent.
All right. So you guys, Kromdar kind of, like I said, Kromdar shouldn't be this high of hit points. He got nailed. Gee, I missed something. Find Kromdar here. Where's Kromdar?
I can't remember if he got hit or not. He was in the back with me, but I can't remember if he took some damage.
Quite a bit. He
got swarmed.
Yeah, but I don't see him on. Must have accidentally removed him when we ended the battle. But I know he was at pretty low hit points, so I will bring him back down some, I think. Anyway, it's irrelevant. You guys spend an hour. Take your short rest.
Okay.
You do your ritual, Artemis, while you're doing that.
Yes.
Which means you can't get the benefits of short rest.
Yeah, I don't need it, so that's fine.
I just reminding you.
Yeah, gotcha.
And during the course of that short rest, however, Andal, you hear you're kind of sitting there, kind of relaxing and binding up your wounds and a few things like that. Andal, you haven't noticed Kromdar kind of straighten up at one point and look around for a little bit, and then kind of head a little bit deeper in for a moment, and then come back. He looks a little perplexed and confused.
You hear something?
He gets
Calm
a
down.
little closer. He's like, "Hey, something. It sounded like a battle of some sort. Men shouting. And then I saw a faint glow further down. Decided the better part is to stay here."
Have I noticed anything?
No, you didn't notice anything.
Well, just in general.
I can't remember over the course of the last 3 sessions if you've had one of these things happen.
I don't remember either.
So, I know a few people have heard or seen, well, mostly heard things or felt things. It is awfully quiet in here, though. So you would think that if you're going to hear something, like
Like
door,
a tomb?
Silent as a tomb, yes. I've already used that title, though. So yeah, the hour passes. You guys are able to do some of that sort of stuff. What do you want to do next?
Well, we're going to go back up and start. I wouldn't mind getting some of the spider
Bits.
but we could explore first. And I mean, I don't think the body's going to go anywhere unless its children eat it, which is quite possible.
I'm good with exploration.
Okay.
Unless you want to go get the spider.
No, I'm good with exploration too. I hope we don't have to find them anymore, but I suspect we will. So,
Okay, you guys head back up, and we'll take you back up to that particular spot. And I will add Kromdar this time because somehow he is missing. We'll add him back in because, you know, here he is.
you want to do the same positions? I think Andal, were you leading? Or was Silva?
Andal's leading, not me.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Our person who can actually see in the dark.
Yeah.
Well, I can see in the dark. I just don't want to be in front.
Smart. I think Sealgair might be able to see in the dark. I'm not sure.
I can lead.
But I can't. So I've got the light on my shield.
All right. So we know there were spiders on the right side, or technically the left side. What? Or on the whatever direction.
East.
Yeah, that way. So let's go to the west. Why not?
We could open that door before we leave. There is that door on the left,
There's a few
down
doors
the
down
hallway.
that way. Yeah.
Where's the door?
To the east and then north.
Plus, there was doors in the room that you were in.
Yeah.
With the spiders.
Where am I?
Right here.
There I am. This door. Is it locked?
I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't try it. We were fighting
Well, I'm
spiders.
gonna try it. And Andal will try to open this door.
All right, go ahead, give it a try.
Oh, it's
Clearly,
open.
it's not locked. Looking inside, this looks to be potentially, well, in the upper north corner, definitely looks to be sort of like a fire pit of some sort. You would almost call it maybe an oven, and there's a bunch of rusted pots and pans all over the floor. Clearly, this probably was a kitchen.
Is there
Makes
anything
sense.
else in there so far?
I don't know. You'd have to go in.
Yeah, go in and search.
You're not
do
in
perception.
the room, so
I'll go in the room.
Yeah, we'll go in the room.
All right, so you guys head in the room, start looking around. Much of the pots and pans are rusted with holes in them and things like that. You find some silver. You find some silverware, some eating utensils that it's similar, very rusted. Some of them even kind of just fall apart as you pick them up. It has clearly been, rusting and deteriorating here for years, if not centuries.
Okay. I'll go ahead and search for secret doors. I can't imagine to be anything. Actually, where does it vent to? The fireplace.
You have
Does
to
that
go
have
look. It goes up, but you're not sure. You'd have to get in there and.
I'll be the dumb person and look up.
You look up and it goes up into darkness.
Okay.
I mean, you can see there is in essence a flue. It's very charcoaled. A lot of stuff in there. It probably wasn't cleaned very regularly. A lot of creosote, but it seems to be made of stone, and it goes up easily the length of your light.
Okay, but there's no snow in it, so it's not directly up. It's got some type of.
It's probably you're not seeing any snow or any kind of water in it. No.
Okay.
Andal, you look into a room and there's a whole bunch of broken crates and barrels in there.
Okay, I'm gonna peek in the room. Do any of them look like they had anything interesting in them?
You can go through them. Two of the barrels, as you get close to them, you can see the tops are already off, and there's sort of a brackish water in them. You think?
Oh, that seems really nice. I'll definitely drink that.
Okay.
You can see there's definitely a strange odor coming from this room. There, a couple of the barrels up here to the north, there's a really weird stain around them on the floor.
I don't like that.
Similarly, there's a bunch of the crates here. Some of them have broken or kind of rotted at the bottom, and so things have spilled out, and you can see you can see mold and stuff growing on what probably was a bunch of rotted things. So you can definitely see that here on some grain sacks, what probably was grain or something like that. And these are basically a bunch of crates where some of them have broken open and some of them haven't.
Well, I'm gonna assume it's all food and it's probably all garbage or bad at this point. So
yeah, I think we're probably safe with that.
I'm gonna move on.
I'd like to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Oh wait, do you have to use a spell for that?
She can do a ritual.
I get it as at will. At will without using
It's not just me then, I guess. I just wanted to make sure so we don't waste spell slots on it.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, I'm purple.
Yeah.
Yay!
Because she targeted everybody.
I know.
Well, it does it automatically.
Yeah,
I'm trying to wait.
That can be a ritual, right? Oh, that must be hers.
How did you say I click off screen to get everybody?
Just alt click on anywhere. Although in this case, you might not be able to do that just because it was targeted by the spell.
Yeah.
It's irrelevant. It really doesn't matter for now. Anyway, oh, here, let me bring your owl back. Look, owl.
Excellent.
Looking around, the only magic you're seeing right now is on people. Currently.
We can go back in that main room too, while you got it. In the room we found the spider.
So I go in this room. Do I say anything?
Nope, not in this room. I mean, remember, detect magic. If there's anything in the way, you don't see anything. So just as an FYI.
Are those cabinets intact?
It says penetrate. It can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, an inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead.
I don't care what detect magic says. If you can't see the object, you cannot see the magic on it.
Okay.
Just that simple.
Okay. I'm just like wandering not too far from the party.
All I'm saying is you can't, if you can't see something, you physically can't tell.
Yeah. You want to come into the main room where we killed the spider?
I was just in there.
You just did it? Okay.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, you were in the kitchen. You were not in the main room where the
her person was moved in
I
there.
am.
Now you're in the room where the spider was killed.
Yeah, that's where I was peeking in.
If all you go in is that far, you do not see any magic. And I just gave away something by saying that.
Yeah, let's just go through the room.
Spider.
Well, I mean, I don't have the typing on, but it was in here.
It's in here?
Yep. In here, in that particular spot, a couple of those strange kind of web sack-like things glow a little bit.
Oh, so they did have stuff in them.
Can I search them?
Sure.
All right, I want to search them.
All right.
Are you telling everyone else, or you just?
Yeah, no. I'm letting people know that. Hey, look, these sacks are glowing. Do you want to check them out?
Yeah, so we can each take one.
There are probably like half a dozen of those things, and only 2 of them have a slight glow coming from them.
Yeah, so I let them know which ones are glowing, and I'll get one of them and whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
So how do you want to try to? I mean, they're not open. They're like little sack-like things.
Can I do a flame blast?
That's probably not the right way to put it. They are cocoon-like is really the wrong way to. I mean, it's like something wrapped up in webs is basically the right way to put it.
Yeah, we can cut through it, right?
Yeah, you can cut through it. But the webs are sticky. So as you're kind of cutting through it, it's getting on your hands, and it's not a fun thing.
Yeah, it's gross.
Opening up the one that you're kind of doing stuff with, Sealgair, it reveals the bones of probably a dwarf-sized bones body. It's all just pure bones. A bit of as you kind of do it, as you kind of break enough of it out, they kind of fall out onto the floor and with a clatter. Some of the bones shatter. Because they're just so desiccated, they're almost dust as it is. And in amongst that, you see a strange kind of silvery, it's maybe about 4 inches long, kind of in that dust, a 4-inch long piece of silver. And as you reach down, I shouldn't. Do you wish to pick it up? You shouldn't assume that you want to.
Yes, I do.
Okay. You reach down and pick it up and pull it out, and it's a finely crafted feather made out of silver. And it's definitely glowing.
Okay. Is that everything that's in there?
I'll open the other one and show her.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll open the other one that she's pointed
most
out.
of the, if there was anything else in there, like there's probably some remnants of cloth and stuff in it and things and that too. But I mean, that's most of that stuff is either deteriorated or rotted away by this point.
Okay.
So who's our wizard in this group? Is that Silva?
Wizards are exactly what you're supposed to kill, Sealgair.
Yeah, we don't really have wizards, but I mean, I know quite a bit. Sealgair knows some. I think
as you open up the other one, the other one she had pointed out, Artemis. Again, you having heard her bones kind of clatter to the floor, you kind of are a little more gentle about it.
Yeah, try to be a little more careful.
And the one that's inside there is highly desiccated with a mouth wide open and rictus. No
fascinating.
No hair or anything like that. It's very much like it's desiccated, almost mummified in this case. And you can see
not a good way to go.
Most of the probably clothing it once had has rotted away and is tattered. But
I'll step aside and show her the body and everything.
Say,
yeah.
One thing that doesn't seem to be having any things is a small amulet in front, sitting on the chest bone. Around the
do I point it out? I pointed out to him that the amulet is glowing.
Okay.
Well, I didn't say it was, but yes, you're correct. It is.
Well, if it stayed alive that long, probably too.
Yeah. No, it's
okay.
glowing.
So we could do an identify if someone has that as a ritual. If you want to take 10 minutes, actually, I have as a ritual. Do you want me to identify these, or do we want to go ahead and?
There are more of these kind of sack-like things too, if you want. They're just not glowing. That's all I'm pointing out.
I mean, they may have weapons and stuff in them if we want to.
Or money. They might have money. Money. Gems.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and. Anyone else? We can all help and make it go quickly.
Okay.
Actually, if you guys want to open those, I'll go ahead and identify. I'll do a ritual to identify the.
That's a plan. He can do the ritual while we're searching the remainder of the cocoons.
Okay. So you guys.
I guess I'll do the amulet first and then the feather if we have enough time.
Right. You guys start searching around through the stuff and cutting some of them open. A few of them you cut open and they just fall straight to the floor and clatter to the floor. One of them does have a pair of rusty daggers in with it, but they're rusted with it would take quite a while to make them usable or serviceable of any sort.
Could you use them as thieves' tools?
They would probably break given the current state that they're
in. Is that different?
There is who's all doing the searching here in this particular one?
I'll help.
Morgoth.
Did not mean to do that. to do was have Cromdar come in there. So you guys just looking around. Shelgar, you find the two rusty daggers. Morgoth, you find, excuse me, you find a another one that kind of breaks open. This one's different though, in the sense that it is clearly, this is the remnants of an orc. Like, not desiccated, well, probably desiccated, but not mummified yet. Like, this one, this particular body you find is maybe, I don't know, you'd have to give me a medicine check to give you an accurate thing, but it's clearly not as old or as killed as long ago as the other ones. Yeah, you think, based on what you're seeing, based on its rate of decomposition and things like that, maybe it's only a year ago that this particular one was in here. The clothing on it is still relatively, I mean, you're seeing the sort of the clothing that the orcs wore, sort of their buckskin kind of stuff and things like that. You also notice that that this one has those wristbands of the gray spheres, 2 of them. Actually, as soon as that comes out, Shelgar, yeah, I think your magic's still on. At that point, you notice that those wristbands glow.
Oh, I'll let them know. Hey, those are glowing too.
And then, but nothing else in that particular one. Anybody else looking at things? Otherwise,
I mean, Andal will look around.
right.
And open
Andal,
one.
you
There's
kind
more.
of come upon another one that's kind of, again, a dwarf, clearly a dwarf. This one, as it breaks open and falls to the floor, you hear the clatter of something hit the floor, and you kind of, but it falls in amongst the bones. So you spend some time digging through the bones, and you come up with 5 different gemstones: a spinel, a jet, chrysoberyl, a jade, and a pearl.
Cool.
Y'all gonna be mad. Got gems.
I mean, how do they look?
Like gems.
I meant like, or do they look like they're high quality, or do they look like they've kind of aged a bit?
I don't know. Give me an intelligence check as you kind of look them over.
So the fact that the orc is here, either the spiders brought the body back, or the orcs may have found this place in the last year.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah.
These, I mean, gems are gems. They don't necessarily, none of them seem to have deteriorated or anything like that. Most diamonds and things like that, most jades, hundreds of thousands of years old, can be fine. So you're guessing maybe 50 to 200 gold pieces a piece, maybe something like that. The pearl is kind of nice. It's a little tarnished, needs some cleaning, but
it's not bad.
Shelgar points out the bands, by the way.
Okay. I mean, that'll be it's 10 minutes each one, so if we have enough time, I'll identify all 3. Just depends on how long people want to wait.
Yeah, I'm typing notes up too at the same time.
Okay. Are we gonna wait? I'll click it 2 more times for the record if we're gonna wait.
I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it.
Well, hold on. Let me. Just as an FYI for you guys, when we start going into things like this, I turn on the timer as real time. So I just assume you guys are, what you're saying you're doing and how long it takes is approximately how long it takes. So that meant that, Shelgar's 10 minutes. If we had gone 10 minutes, Shelgar's or 30 minutes or whatever it is.
It's at will, so I'll just keep redoing it when it's done. I'll say that now, just for convenience sake. While he's identifying.
It is a concentration, so just if you're in a fight, you may not be able to keep it up. Or
Well, I can dismiss it. It's not.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just.
Yeah.
Check something. One second. 1 second. Yeah, like missing something. Anyway, all right. So you do after the first one, you did the amulet first.
Yes.
It's an amulet of health.
Okay. Do I know what that does? I'm assuming I do.
I assume you do too.
I mean, obviously it gives you health of some type, but
Yeah, I was about to say it gives you HP.
Not you,
or maybe extra. Whoever's wearing it probably has to be attuned as well. But it'd be good to know because someone could use it.
Your Constitution score is 19 while you wear this amulet.
Whoa.
19 period. It's not a +1. It's
19.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
I'm sorry.
really
I read the wrong thing. It's a periapt of health, not an amulet of health. Sorry.
Okay, so
Yes,
what's
periapt
the
of
difference? Because I don't know what a periapt is.
A periapt of health is still an amulet style kind of thing. It just says you're immune to contracting a disease while you wear this.
Oh, the fungus stuff. Yeah.
Does it need to be attuned? Do I know? How would you know that anyway? Just wear it long enough until
you knew, yeah. I mean, doesn't say it has to be attuned.
Well, someone should definitely use this.
Not required, so no, it doesn't require attunement.
Yeah, somebody who's hitting a lot of people with a sword that's going to cause a lot of spores to go out. I would think.
All right, I'll accept it.
For now, anyway, we can figure it out.
Yeah. I just.
And I'll go ahead and identify the other two whenever you let me know.
Start telling you that I'm trying.
Okay, I just didn't want to cast a spell into you.
Goddamn person today in my stuff for some reason. It's getting ridiculous. That's features, not inventory. Here we go. There we go. I'm trying to put the thing in Morgoth's. Morgoth now has a periapt. You start going through the other thing.
Yes.
The feather.
Oh,
I totally misread that. So 10 minutes later, you find out that this is a now here's the question I have to ask myself. Do I want Cat to play with Whip It real good again, or do I want a different one of these?
That's my favorite.
It would be it's a callback.
Yeah, it is. Or someone else could use it too. I mean, I don't know.
Well, yeah.
Was it a bonus action to use?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yes.
So it is actually a Qual's Feather token whip. Yes.
Wow.
So this tiny object looks like a feather. Different types of feather tokens exist. This one, you can use an action to throw the token to a point within 10 feet. Actually, it's an action, turns out.
Okay.
But then the token disappears and a floating whip takes its place. You can then use a bonus action to make the melee spell attack against a creature within 10 feet of the whip. As a bonus action on your turn, you can direct the whip to fly up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature as well. So basically, it is the equivalent of a spiritual weapon for somebody.
Wow.
Just takes an action to start it instead of a bonus action like it would for everybody else. So yes, Qual's Feather Token Whip. Let me know who's going to get that, and I will let you know.
Does anybody? I've had it for another campaign, so I will say, if nobody else wants it, I will keep it happily.
Your voice though says it all.
No, no, serious. I want somebody else to have a try at it too, because it was a fun thing. I thought anyway.
Oh, it is fun. Yeah.
Who wants it? It really was a fun little tool.
I mean, I don't need it, so I'm not gonna. I think it ought to be.
So-
Yeah, it's a bonus
Morgoth?
action. I already have my homunculus.
Yeah, he's
as my
got the
bonus
homunculus
action.
for Silva. So
What about Artemis or
Artemis doesn't need.
Morgoth?
Artemis has enough bonus stuff that.
okay, Morgoth?
Have some bonus stuff.
Okay, I
I
guess I'm
mean-
keeping it. Yay!
Yeah.
I'll keep it then if nobody else wants it. But really, I did want somebody else to have a chance at it. So, but that's okay. I'll happily keep it. No problem.
all right,
Works for me.
all
Yep.
right. So we will bring up Sealgair.
On the amulet, does it cure diseases, or is it only you're only allowed you only
It doesn't cure disease. It just means you're immune to
maybe
disease.
can't be okay
Yes.
while you have it?
Uh-huh.
That's a big difference.
Uh-huh. Yes. All right. You have a feather token, Sealgair.
Yay!
And then you spend another 10 more minutes trying to identify the wristbands. And you realize as you're going through them, and you're trying to see and figure out what's going on with them, what happens is you rub off the gray paint and realize that what's underneath are aether pellets.
Whoa!
Oh,
There's
Okay.
basically about each wristband has 20 aether pellets of
Oh.
varying types.
did we ever have any of their aether? Did we ever? I know we had. He took some of their wristbands. Have we ever gotten any of the other ones? Like, could they all be like that?
You took the wristbands from
When the troll
no,
or whatever.
right, the orc.
I think the
what's
orc
his name
took 'em.
took them himself. You have not. You've seen them before. They just have always had this gray kind of. That's not true. Not all of them have been gray. Some of them have been multicolored. They're like multicolored bits. Like, think of it as sort of the bead bands that you would potentially see on a Native American Indian kind of, or Native American kind of thing. That's what these things look like. So these weren't gray pellets, but some of the pellets that are in this particular set, like there's like about 30 pellets on each of these bands, but about 10 of each of them are gray, meaning they're used.
Oh, gotcha. I wonder if they're.
Still, 40 more pellets is really good.
Yeah. Let's save them up, or whoever uses it for the gun or whatever.
Well, I guess yes.
Do they fit? Do they fit in the gun?
Yeah,
actually,
no,
with the-
they're literally aether pellets. Like they've just been painted. So that's part of the reason why Sealgair couldn't see them, because there's paint covering him, and so you
Gotcha.
couldn't tell them and see them until the rest of the stuff came off. And there's like, oh, hey, those definitely are magical because you could sort of see it through the paint. But yeah, so they've been painted to look like beads of some sort, basically.
That brings back some moral things too. Do we want to trade? The whole bead. We actually take beads for land this time because they're worth a lot more.
Well, I mean, these
than
are
Native
larger than a
Americans.
typical bead. Like one of these pellets is a sphere that's about an inch in diameter, so they're larger than a typical bead. But
Did we have? We have a lamp.
Trust me, I'm not trying to say these are beads. I'm just trying to say they.
Oh, no, I got you.
Of that
Okay.
sort of thing is on like
Hey,
from
hey,
the
John.
motif.
Yes.
Come in here for a second, please. Take a second.
Okay. I think I'm done. Whenever we want to go next.
Yeah, I think we-
Does
One
anybody
thing.
else
Do we have a
anything
lamp?
during that 30 minutes? That
I was going to. Andal will just keep an eye on the hallway because, like, this is the area. I'm gonna close this room off. The freaking what's it called? The kitchen. That's the word.
yeah. I mean, I'm just saying it's 30 minutes. There's another door to the north in the room you guys are in. And
There is.
you guys have searched this room. You haven't really went through this room. at
Oh,
all.
I could not see that door. I will go look. I couldn't see it in the fog because where my character was. I will go to that door. This door
I'll-
behind the bar.
I'll take you
I'm just-
back.
I'm just asking. I'm not saying you have to. I just
No,
you got-
I
you
mean,
got
if we're
literally
gonna be
20,
over here,
20, 30 minutes while Artemis is doing this. So,
yeah, he's doing that. I will go to this door and I will open it.
Okay. Inside, you can see a whole bunch of large casks.
I found the beer cask, boys.
All of
think
them have
the
beer's
spigots. there are some stains and stuff around the floor beneath all the various spigots.
Do they look like the same stains in the other room?
No, these are. I mean, this looks like salt flat kind of stains. So like a liquid that's dried up kind of stuff.
Okay, but is that all that's in here?
And you can definitely see that below all of these things, it's more wet than you've seen around in the rest of the ruins so far.
Interesting.
I'll go
these
in
are
the
barrels,
room.
so they do sweat a little bit. So
Yeah, see if there's anything that I can detect.
all 4
magical.
of them have spigots, and you don't see anything magical there.
All right. You want to try some? See if it's still good to drink.
Nah, I'm good. I'm pretty good. Because at this point, it's had a lot. At this point, it's probably been in there so long, it's just pure
alcohol.
It will just. It's no, not drinking that. Moving on.
Yeah, that's a little interesting that you guys would think that.
I don't know. Maybe we should take some.
Silva does not think
No.
that at all. Silva is going up and gonna pour some out.
Oh my
All
god!
right, well, you try to open a spigot, and it is completely rusted solid. You can't move the spigot at all.
Well, that's
Poke
disappointing.
a hole in the top. See if you get something out of the top.
Oh, I mean, some of the barrels have stoppers in the top, so they potentially could put stuff in it, but you have to climb up there. But
I'm not climbing up there. Somebody else climb up there. Open it.
I'll climb up and do that. That sounds like fun, actually.
Right, you climb up there
open it.
and take a little bit to pop open one of these things in the top, and it kind of goes poof, like almost like not as loud of a pop as like a champagne bottle, but there's a little bit of pressure that clearly built up inside there as it pops open, and then just a I don't know, the smell of really, 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 really fresh yeast bread kind of comes out of the one that you open up. And it's just a strange smell.
All right. Is there anything I can grab a shot of it or something? Just
I don't know,
take some samples.
You got a wineskin or something like that? You could try to do something with
sure.
that. There are some over where Andal's at, there are some broken tankards and stuff. Some of them are just metal that are built.
Can you give me one of them tankards, Andal?
I'll give her one, but I'm not drinking it.
All right.
I'll use a little bit to swish
you have to lean in there a bit to get some, and you pull it up and kind of sniff it, and it's odorless.
I'm going to swish it a bit to clean out the tankard, and then dump it and take a second sample.
Okay, you do the same thing, and it doesn't.
Yeah.
There's no odor to it.
So, you want to try some with me, Silva? Andal?
100%. Let me get a swig.
All right, I'll take a swig and then pass it off to Silva.
All right, you take a swig, and fire doesn't even begin to. I mean, you immediately spit it out. Like, this is pure.
Oh, that's some strong stuff.
It's pure alcohol.
Oh, really?
That's the shit. Let me tell you. Here, try this, Silva.
Little drink.
Did you know that it's pure alcohol?
Silva, you try it again. You spit it straight out. It's literally pure alcohol.
Yeah. We got antiseptic, guys.
I mean, honestly, that's not a bad use.
Fire, we can use it to make fire.
Yeah. I mean, it still has its uses. Pure alcohol. It's got purpose.
Cromdar may be able to drink it. I mean, that may be something the dwarves.
Well, yeah, that was kind of my suggestion. Take some from Cromdar.
That stuff is probably ancient.
Okay.
Come try it, Cromdar.
I'm sure it's just plain pure alcohol. I would rather just burn it.
All right. Well, we'll take some for Alchemist dude. Do you have containers or something we can put this in?
Sure, I have some. Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, I'll get some samples.
The one thing you haven't done yet is taking samples from the spider. So
yeah, I know. While they're doing that, I'm gonna move away from the spider and I'm gonna try the spider. Since I'm assuming they're taking time doing this and all.
Okay, so
I'm gonna use
1 second though. I understand you're an alchemist, and I'm cool with letting you have a certain number of flasks and things like that, but at a certain
there
point,
is a limit.
You can't carry 1,000 flasks around. Is all I'm trying to get at.
No, I definitely get that.
So I just to keep that in mind. I'm not saying you don't currently have the ability to. You don't have things available for what you're about to do. It's more about like if Sealgair in 2 doors down says, "Give me another 5 flasks for the next thing." I'm probably at a certain point going to say, "Yeah, you're run out." Is all I'm trying.
Yeah, I'm not going to take a lot of the alcohol. I mean, I'll take like a flask, but I'm not going to.
No, I just
It's more of a sample. But gotcha.
Yeah. I was just going to say, I have some alchemist supplies too in my inventory. Probably not as big as his, but I would imagine that means I could carry a couple small flasks or something, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not worrying too much about, like I said, encumbrance and stuff like that. But
yeah,
you can't carry.
You can't have 100 of them.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I'm trying to say.
Gotcha.
I want you to have fun. And get stuff, because that's the whole point of this game. It's exploration and dungeon delving and stuff like that. So I'm not going to be too much of a stickler for it, but
I just think it would be reasonable if I had.
You do. I'm totally not disagreeing with that. I just want everybody to understand that at some point I might say, hey, you know what, you guys probably used up all of your containers at this point. You might need to go back to town. That's all I'm after. Cool. So you guys get a flask of alcohol.
For the spider, I'm going to use flame bolt to kind of get rid of the mushrooms around the mouth and take some of the teeth and maybe the.
So there's no mushrooms around the mouth. They're basically right at the back of the head and on the top of the. It's not a thorax, because a thorax would be an insect thing. It's the back carapace kind of thing. So they're not around the mouth. The mouth itself is just normal, but there are some at the back of the head, and then some on that back piece of the creature.
So I want to get the teeth where they would inject it, and I wouldn't mind. I probably don't have time to go for the poison sacs, but if we're taking a decent amount of time, then I will.
It's up to you guys. I mean, you guys are doing what you do.
I mean, I'm okay with if we. Like I said, I can come back with this. I do want the teeth while they're doing this.
All right,
get a couple of those.
Give me a. Do you have nature?
I do not.
Well, then
I have persuasion.
Give me a dexterity check.
Okay.
As you're trying to extract the mandible or the teeth of things. All right. You're able to pull a couple of them. Probably 4 of them out without any problems.
Okay. Do they have any samples of the poison on them, or?
At this point in time, it's been over an hour. It's been an hour and a
probably
half.
Not.
No, I mean maybe some dried forms of it, but not anything you could probably really turn into anything.
Okay, well that's fine for now. I won't push my luck while we can go ahead and.
No, that's fine.
Explore.
I just let you know. I mean,
thank you.
Given where it's at and how long it's been, like. Sure, if you'd done it right after the battle, probably would have had poison on it that wasn't dried up and stuff like that. But now, an hour and a half later, it's just.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think about it until now. So.
Yeah. You got a 17. Okay. Okay. Cool.
All right, so we're ready
you guys
to
doing
go.
Anything else? What are you guys up to?
I mean, like I said, after I went into the beer thing, I was just going to keep watch down that hallway.
Right.
Just because it's the only way into the section, so
right.
Just make sure no one randomly shows up.
Okay. So you guys kind of spend another, actually, it takes you about 10 minutes to get those teeth out too. So you're taking your time and,
Oh, yeah, I don't want to.
Yep. All right. So, second.
Oh, just for information, the feather token is use it once per long rest, right?
It's in your inventory, so probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I since you guys said you were having it, I gave it to you. So.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Well, I guess once we figure out that those are pellets, can I figure out what kind they are?
Well, I didn't have those all set up. There's 40 of various types.
Okay. Various types is good enough.
Yeah, I'll by I'm being smarter now. I'm taking notes inside of my own thing. So for next time, I'll give you an exact what's what.
Do we still have that lamp that was powered by those? Do we give that to the collector?
No, we
I can't
gave the
remember.
lamp to the guy.
Okay.
I know because I had it.
Because I
Yeah,
could
we
have
gave
swore that I could have swore that they're here on Morgoth in his inventory. It says Aether Lantern.
Well, I think it's also on mine because I marked that we found it, but I thought it was one of the things we gave him. Maybe I'm thinking of the glasses.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Let me look at stuff.
I just would like to see what one of these pellets does to it, how much light and.
Maybe we did keep the lamp. Maybe I think I might be thinking of the goggles with no strap.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted the lamp. I think that's one thing he was like, yeah.
Yeah, we gave him the goggles. Yeah, never mind. We still have the lamp.
I'm telling you.
So is anyone telling me they have the lamp, Morgoth?
Morgoth has the lamp.
I have the lamp.
Okay. Do you want to try to see,
Lantern
put one of
is
these
what it is, actually.
one of these pellets in and see how it works?
Sure.
Okay. So do that.
All right.
Good.
See if the light's any better or worse or
you put the pellet in, and the lantern lights up about the same as an actual lantern. That's it. That's all it does.
okay. Well, now we have light, so
It doesn't flicker, however, like a torchlight or anything like that. It's a solid light.
ooh, cool.
Going to do was find out what a lantern for it, and then I will make it so that
I think it's
Morgoth
longer
shines
than
like a lantern. So this would be like a typical hooded lantern, not like a bullseye lantern. So it's 30 feet bright light, and then 30 feet dim light past that. So.
that's better than light spell then, I think.
So Morgoth, you now shine like
If you
a
want me to
diamond.
carry it, Morgoth, I will.
You shine like a diamond.
I got it.
Okay.
And there we go. Morgoth is now a thing. I'm assuming you drop your light spell then, Artemis?
Yeah.
Which probably was dropped as soon as you... No, you haven't done anything else that wasn't concentration, so...
No.
All
I
right.
think identify maybe, but
No, because you did it as a ritual.
oh, that's right. Okay.
That's what I said. I was about to say, oh, no. Everything you did is a ritual. Okay.
So,
All right.
let's go explore
Shall we
elsewhere.
move along? Yes. All right.
I will say the following, though. You picked, let's say, a cold one of the pellets because you knew what it was. And so the light does have a slight bluish tinge to it.
Ooh. Oh, does that mean if we do multicolor, it becomes a strobe light?
No. Yeah,
Aw.
multicolor, it would basically just be a typical white light. At least that's what you assume.
He's not going to tell me, but it will be a strobe light. Oh, that's
a bit more.
bright.
That's a bit more intense than I intended.
Dear God, that's bright. What was that?
Wow, that's worth it.
I really wanted it to just be something subtle. There we go. So the light is a little bit bluer than.
All right. I hit a wall.
All right.
All right.
So what are you guys doing now?
All right, boys.
About
do we
the
wanna
other
go...
door down the corridor that we haven't seen yet. And
I
go
was
there.
going to say, do we want to go south or west?
Well, since we're here, let's check out that other door that we didn't go down.
There's another door? Where is it?
Well, at the other end of the corridor, right? Like,
So go west, I think is
When
what you
they're
said.
all
Yeah. I'm asking, do you want to go west from this cross?
You kind of Morgoth, as you did the lantern thing and you're kind of checking it out and shining it around. Something catches your eye in this room, underneath this web over right here.
Investigate.
Sure. You look at your passive perception is high enough. That's why I even gave you this in the first place. You notice that there's a loose stone. Kind of some of the stone fell there, but it seems to have compressed the floor a bit, and you can see one portion of the stone of the flagstone has come up a little bit, and you can sort of see there's a recess underneath. Looking inside there, you find a small sack. Small leather sack that has deteriorated quite a bit, and in amongst the stuff there, you can see initially you think silver pieces, but then as you get closer, you realize that they're platinum pieces, as well as some more gems.
Are they the actual platinum pieces or platinum pieces they've used in this? Because don't they use platinum as their normal money?
No.
Okay.
It's platinum. It is platinum pieces, not platinum marks. Not money from you guys. It's dwarven platinum pieces.
I take.
All right. So yeah, you find 15 dwarven platinum and 5 gems.
Cool. Is he the only one who noticed? I'm okay if he is. I just want to know.
Well, I mean, Silva
see
could
him
have
doing
noticed
this?
this, but she's still in this other room here. So
Okay.
and technically, Andal could have noticed it as well, but I figured since Morgoth had the light turned on and stuff.
And
he's kind of looking around, so he's the one that just happened to notice it.
So
cool. All right, what do you guys do now? Other than the owl being confused.
Yep. Sorry. Where'd he go?
I just put him just south of you.
Oh, cool. There we go.
All right. We ready to go west or south? What do we want to do? Hello?
I'm okay with going. Well, if we go south, that's towards the front of the mountain, right?
Yes.
So let's go south. Because eventually it should end.
Andal, okay. So as you get to there and start to head south, you can hear. You didn't realize it before because you just weren't, you weren't thinking about it and everything else that's going on. You can hear a dull roar coming from that direction. You're pretty sure it's the dull roar, though. It's the dull roar of water falling.
I can hear the waterfall down that way. Didn't we go through a waterfall to get here?
To go in, yes.
We did.
I think I can hear the waterfall this way. So we'll go this way. All right. I will roll stealth.
Okay.
And I guess we'll follow up with stealth. Or
there we go.
Well, we're lit, so it's kind of hard to stealth with the lit lantern.
Exactly.
But
so I'm gonna.
So
go
you
to
start settling
here.
down there. You notice that there's parts of the wall and ceiling have fallen as you kind of start moving south, and you come upon a metal bar in front of what are clearly 4 latrines. So probably there was a curtain there, but it's
Okay.
Long ago deteriorated away.
Okay. Guys, I found the toilet. If you need to go.
well, it's been a while.
You also notice that
myself
there's water coming underneath, and you can see light from just a small crack from a door here.
All right. Well, this door looks like it goes outside,
And then there's another door.
but there's an
straight ahead of you.
open door down there, and it looks like it curves.
Well, let's see if the outside, because if it's outside, we won't have to use our gems to get out. This would be another way to get out, possibly.
All right. Well, I will attempt to open this door.
All right. Opening the
What is
door, you
that?
get splattered with water as the spray of water hitting a stone parapet splashes into your face. The roar of water can be
Ow.
heard behind this door. Opening the door reveals a cold spray of mist as you can see. You're seeing the back side of the waterfall landing on what seems to be a battlement of some sort. Rocks are strewn about the eroded floor, and a small pool flows over to the rocks below.
Mm-hmm.
So water's coming from above, hitting a stone.
Parapet.
Maybe it was a
looking thing.
parapet or a deck of some sort, and then there's a bunch of rocks probably that fell from above, and then that pool then falls over again and falls down below. And right now it's hard to see because you're behind the water that's coming from above. So there's sheets of water coming down in front of you.
All right, guys. This might be a way out, but I can't really tell. There's a lot of water, and I'm wet now.
And it's cold, because it
It's
was a
and
blizzard
it's
and
really
stuff.
it is really cold out there. Also, it looks like there's another. Can I see that other door?
The window. When you open that door, light does flood in as well. I just haven't turned the light on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Can
I
I
turn
see
the
that
light,
other door
lights
on the other
you'd
side?
be able to see a bunch of stuff.
Can I see that?
Yeah, vaguely.
Oh, I didn't mean to open it.
Yeah, you can sort of see it.
There's another door on the other side, but it probably. I don't know. This is a maze-like level. Probably can get to it anyway. Is there anything else cool out there?
I don't know. You'd have to go out and look. I mean, you see rocks and stuff, and
So
it's
when he
definitely
comes,
been eroded. So there's a small pool there as well.
so I'm going to come up if he's saying all this to us.
What are you saying?
You said all this, right, Andal?
Yeah, well, I just got wet. There's a waterfall.
I want to look, how stable does the, I mean, you said it's eroded. Kind of like tap it with my staff. Can I see how far down it would be if it shatters or anything? Does it look strong enough to support people?
You hit it with your staff, it rings like a stone, like it's hitting
Okay.
stone.
Okay. Well,
but I mean, eroded in the sense that like water's been hitting it for a long time, so it smooths it out.
yeah,
and also,
it's gonna be slick
and also carved some of it. So the main, like up in this section up here, it's still pretty much the same level as the floor you're at. But as you get further down this way, it's been eroded from water slamming into it for who knows how long. And so you're not sure how, if this is crumbled up on this front of it, because again, you can't fully see through it because sheets of water are coming down from the.
Can I do an intelligence or perception, kind of trying to figure out where this would be in relation to where we came in?
Sure.
Just want to roll an intelligence. Is that?
Yeah, that's fine. Dar's following you guys.
We only saw the one waterfall, right? It wasn't like it went.
No, there's only one waterfall. Yeah, but I mean, it definitely had cascades in it. It wasn't just a single straight sheet of water.
Okay, so this could be a level then.
You are more guessing from the stairwell that you went up more than you are from this, that maybe this is about 30 to 45 feet up. And you remember the cliff face itself was like 75 feet, maybe 100 at the most.
Well, we probably ought to put this off unless you want to get wet and cold.
Door's still open and spray, misty water.
Stepping away from the door
is coming through.
Yeah,
and it's cold out there, so
we'll come back to this. I'm gonna close the door. It's cold out there. I don't like that.
Artemis, while you're standing there,
yeah, I know.
You.
Oh, was I on top of somebody?
What?
No,
no, you're not on top of somebody. But you hear the skitter of spiders as they come out of this room, which the door is open, and it's time for initiative.
Okay.
See, this is why. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Let me add you guys to the combat counter first, though. All right, there we go. Initiatives.
I don't microwave popcorn, so I'll be right back.
No, it's fine.
With the 12, I don't think I'm going anytime soon anyway.
Ramdar.
I think I finally get to go first.
I honestly don't expect this one to take very long, to be quite frank.
It looks like there's not. The room doesn't look too big. Probably not too many spiders in there.
These guys back.
And I doubt that there would be two big mother spiders because they would fight each other and one would win.
Sealgair, do your initiative roll, and then we will get going.
Just for the record, I hate swarms.
Do you? Do you hate swarms?
I really do.
I'm sorry to hear that.
How dare they take my barbarian ability of damage resistance against me?
All right, Sealgair, did you?
She stepped downstairs, so I'll roll a d20 for her.
No, I just rolled it.
You did?
Fine.
Okay.
No, she rolled one anyway. All right. You're gonna notice there's some other things in there, but that's because they're just out of sight. They aren't gonna operate in the first round. All right, let us begin. And as you hear the skitter as one of these creatures, one of these puppy-sized or medium dog-sized spiders comes up and attempts to bite you.
Okay.
So, yeah. I could have tried to web him, but it comes up and just tries to bite you anyway. And
that should miss.
Fortunately, it misses Artemis.
Thank goodness.
That's its turn. Andal, you hear the skitter right next to you, and you see the thing, the kind of
more of them
scratch, jumps out at Artemis there as he kind of dodges to the side.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pull out my sword.
Okay.
And then I will step into his space.
Okay.
Stab this thing, and then uncanny, whatever the thing is called.
Disengage.
Yeah, that one. I was going to say uncanny dodge, but that's the elf thing. Whatever the other thing is.
Uncanny dodge is also a rogue thing, but it has nothing to do with what you're talking about here.
Yes. Where is my sword? I know I have one. There it is.
So you swing and hit it, and a burst of mold comes flying out at you, and you take a point of damage. But
on my con save, that's great.
Artemis, would you give me a Constitution saving throw as well?
I can.
This thing isn't smart enough to do multiple. It just does the reaction to the person. But you're within the 5 foot square, so you have enough, so it doesn't do anything to you.
Good.
All right.
And then I will use where is it? Cunning action. Yes,
that's what you're looking for.
And I will go back here.
Okay.
Coughing and sputtering because I forgot that they spew mold.
Believe.
Get back. Give us some room.
Check something real quick.
Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get back. Give us some room.
Yeah. So you took some poison damage. That's the end of Andal's turn. Morgoth, you're up.
Oh, spiders.
Spiders. Bunch of spiders.
I do like spiders. They're annoying. Alright, let's see. Oh no, I'm out of oil. That's sad.
You're out of oil.
Yeah. Oh.
There's a bunch of alcohol back there.
Yeah, you never know.
However, you shattered your oil flasks to, do what you're trying to do, so you don't have any flasks. At least don't have those flasks.
Oh, he's right there. It's used its little spore attack. So surely it can't do it again. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Whoops, that's the wrong thing.
Andal also didn't. Well, do what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna activate some fire innate horrors on my sword.
Okay. Don't hit. Give me extra damages.
The extra damage is 3.
Oh, did it? Yeah, you already have that in there. Never mind. It was alright. I thought you. It's all good. Oh yeah. No, I do need to know that because these guys are vulnerable to fire damage, as we have determined before. All right. Cool. Anything else, Morgoth? You can't end your turn right there, but
to move here.
Okay. It doesn't attack you.
I don't know if I wanted to do this. Oh, that looks like some weird stuff over there. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm done.
Right. Kramdar, this is more of the bloody bastards. Sorry, I need to take a shit. No, I'm kidding.
Very Scottish.
Or he is going to attack.
Sorry, stereotypical Scottish dwarf.
Yeah. And he attacks with his battle axe. Oh, and he drops it. Damn. He has to leave it there and move back. Damn it. And he pulls out his spear as his bonus action. Actually, he can use his bonus action to pick up the thing and then move back. All right. Silva. Silva and gold.
Let's see here. I gotta move forward.
It's hard to see this creature. It's on the other side. It's in a room, and there is a lot of people in the hall.
Am I able to see it, or because I can't see it on the thing?
No, you're unable to see it.
Okay, just checking. Let's see. What should I do instead then? Because I can't even make it down to the end, and I'm not about to double move and get in front and die. I guess I'll just
stay there.
I'll ready an action. Just if I see the thing, I'll shoot it.
Okay.
But if not, right. Here I am.
What is your homunculus going to do?
It'll probably just scoot up with me.
Okay. Artemis, you're up.
So Artemis will turn to see what he can see.
Well, he definitely sees a big ass spider.
Is that door open? So that's all I see. It's not very lit. Okay. So Artemis is going to bonus action Shillelagh.
Okay.
And then try to hit it. Damn it, I can't remember to do that. Okay, so let's see if I can hit it with my Shillelagh.
Go for it.
I actually have too many options to hit right now.
It does actually hit.
Okay.
You do damage.
Probably not good. We'll see.
Anything else from you?
I will move.
Okay. Doesn't attack you. Mostly because the whole thing is the reaction.
Yeah, that's what I wasn't sure. All right, I'm done.
All right, Sealgair.
There's at least one in there. I hear more skirt. I did hear more scurry.
Yeah,
right?
You heard more than just that. Like
okay,
what you
initially
more in heard was more the skitter of thousands of feet.
Okay, and I need to roll for my owl. I forgot to roll for Mr. Owlie.
No, I rolled for him. He's
oh, did you? Okay.
He's after the sword. Coming in next. Sealgair, you're up.
Hang back here, maybe. Doesn't look like there's anything I can do from.
Okay. All right.
I'll take a defensive stance. There you go.
All right. Well, this guy comes out of here. Skitter, skitter, skitter. Ooh, skitter. And except now I have to do this, and so I can attack him. All right. The thing bites you. Morgoth. Ooh, it actually does bite you, Morgoth.
Wow. It's a big chunk.
For 9 points of damage. All right. The owl's turn.
Okay, so what the hell did I just do?
You clicked on measure.
Owl just flies to me. That's it. I'm trying to find him.
I don't even know where he's at. Oh, you accidentally had both of you selected at one point. So he was over here.
Oh, he's still on me?
No, he's way over here.
Okay, good. Yeah, he'll actually he'll go ahead and fly down.
So, to be clear, these corridors are not 30 feet tall or anything like that.
Okay, so then he will stay.
They're literally like about 8 feet high. And that's about it. So just
okay, so he'll stay. I don't want to spend another hour resummoning him, so he'll stay for now.
Okay. All right, so that's the end of the first round, and now these guys get a reaction or can react to what's going on because, well, they hear what's going on. So I will add them to the list of things. And this guy comes out and turns and attacks Kromdar. Not Morgoth. Crap. I gotta do this so that it won't be attacking. Okay, there we go. Tries to bite him. And fails because for whatever reason today, the spiders suck. Andal, you're up. Andal.
Do I get my ready to action? Because I see a spider now.
Yes. You go ahead and fire your ready action.
Get him. I'm gonna shoot him with the gun. And I miss.
You miss.
Well,
Sorry.
that was fun.
All right. Andal, it's your turn.
It is my turn, you say?
It is your turn, I do say.
Okay.
Morgoth,
Well,
real quick though, while you're doing that, Morgoth, where you're standing, looking to the east, that is a set of stairs that has a web in it, but looks like it's going down.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry, Andal.
I am going to cast Eldritch Blast on the big one, the bigger one in the hallway.
Okay. Well, it's going to fire off its lovely little burst. Hold on. Oh, you made your saving throw, but it shouldn't still have done anything damage to you because it doesn't do damage if you make your saving throw. Except you didn't need to make a saving throw. Morgoth and Kromdar need to make a Constitution save.
Yes.
So, Morgoth, would you give me a Constitution saving throw, please? You're fine. And Kromdar has advantage on that because it's a poison, which I didn't do the last time. So let me roll that again. All right, he makes it as well.
Dwarf.
He makes it as well. All right. So that hits.
Yes.
Anything else? Oh, wait.
No,
you do get sneak attack damage.
Oh, what's that again? D6?
I don't know, just
What level are you?
run
You should be
I don't-
2d6, I think.
run
I
your-
don't remember these things.
Just click on it. It should say
Yeah,
roll
I found it.
and just automatically roll sneak attack damage, and we'll automatically apply it to the thing as well, thereby killing it.
Ah, nice. It's there.
Woohoo!
All right, that's all I got.
All right. Cool. All right. This one. Morgoth, you hear the sound of more skitters across the floor as another one of these things comes through. Now I didn't play these guys correctly last time, I think, so I need to see. Okay. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and lands on Kromdar. See what I just selected. Yeah, imagine that. All right, here you go. So it bites Kromdar. It does bite Kromdar. Kromdar's not happy about this. As he takes 5 points of damage, as that one die just did not want to stop rolling. All right, that's those guys. Morgoth, you're up.
All
You're
right.
being currently swarmed over by spiders.
And I'm gonna kill him.
All right.
At least try to.
Yeah, you have to kind of do that to target them.
Ah,
And unfortunately, you missed them, which is hard to do because it's a swarm of spiders. But and then you hit them.
oh wait.
What?
No, wait. We're not level 5 yet, are we?
No, you're level 4.
No, then I only get one attack.
Well, then I will remove what just happened. Didn't happen. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. Kromdar is going to try to do the same thing. He is going to attack. That's on him. His battle axe is weird, but he's going to hit. And he's going to do some damage. Not a ton, but some. All right. Silva. It is your turn again.
All right.
So
let's
I
see.
can make it so people can see things.
Is there a swarm on Cromdar, right?
Yes,
In
there's a
Morgoth?
swarm on Condor and Morgoth.
All right. Well, I'm going to ignore the one on Cromdar.
That seems rather mean.
Well, I don't really care if he dies. And I will shoot the one. Should I shoot or should I will cast a? I'll cast a firebolt on the one on Cole.
Okay.
Probably not a good idea to shoot him.
Oh, come on. Especially
missed.
not with the one. So roll me another attack roll, please.
Should I just pop another firebolt off?
Yeah, if you want. I don't know what you just did. Oh yeah, because you had that.
I forgot to
No,
untarget.
it's fine. Morgoth, what's your armor class?
An 18.
All right, you take 3 points of fire damage as the firebolt hits you. The one
Well,
time
maybe I should have aimed for Cromdar this first turn.
the one time that I will actually make this cause a problem because you're literally shooting at something that's on him.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah, no, that's fair. I'll call it. Maybe I should aim for Cromdar this
just
time. My bad.
rude.
all right, did you
Very
take the 3
rude.
points there, Margoth? All right.
Yeah.
I'll have the
Silva,
homunculus.
anything else? Okay.
No, I'm done. But the homunculus will
Okay.
attack as well. Six, I think.
That'll hit.
Hmm?
Which one are you attacking?
The same one on Morgoth.
Okay.
I have it. I'm pretty sure I still have it targeted.
You didn't do an attack roll though. That's the reason why. How much damage?
I'm about to roll it. I gotta remember the bonus. I think it's just what's our proficiency bonus?
+2.
All right.
Yes. You're still +2 at this point. 5 points.
So 5 points.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yes, I'm correct. You are still +2. All right. Artemis, you are up.
So Artemis is going to shoot the one on Cromdar with a firebolt.
Okay.
I could target Cromdar. Can I target? How am I going to target the spider thing?
Hey, don't we have those vials of alcohol? Poof.
Go ahead.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Actually, some people still have their Alchemist Fire, I think. Unfortunately, not me, because I gave them all away.
That'll hit.
There we go.
Slams into the thing. Cool. Anything else?
I'll back off into the hallway to make sure nothing's coming from that direction. Actually, you know what? Sealgair's behind me. She's got it in the owl. I'm good.
Okay. All right. And now another creature. Skitter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Morgoth. Another one. Another one of the medium-sized dog ones comes out here and attacks you.
Rude.
However, I need to make sure it attacks you and not the not the spiders underneath you. Tries to bite you. And successfully does so. Or failed your saving throw, so you take a grand total of 15 points of damage. Yes.
He has that gem thing. Does it count as a disease?
It's not a disease, it's a poison.
Not a disease. Okay.
Yeah. All right. That's its turn. Sealgair.
All right. I'll see Big Boy come out and I'll target him.
I'm gonna say, given that there's literally like 8 people between you and it, that it's got partial cover, so it's just its armor class is
Okay.
+2. That's all.
What about the swarm in front of Cromdar, since that's closest to me?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
There's enough people moving around and amongst there, and you probably shout down in front or something like that.
Yeah, she could
Yeah.
move up and back too. I mean,
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay. I will activate my hematocrit thingamabobber thing.
Mhm.
Let me see. So I roll a hematocrit die and
Cool.
subtract 4.
Yep.
Gives me 36. And then I shall use my bow. And hopefully hit. Yay! I'm gonna assume that's a
You
hit.
hit. Yep. It's the swarm of
And my
spiders.
hematocrit die does an extra 1.
Extra 1.
Extra 1.
Extra 1. I gotta find the right one here. Well, it is still alive. All right. There's very few little spiders, but they're still crawling over him, Cromdar, and biting him. Anything else?
I believe that's all.
All right. All right. Skitter 2, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want to try to hit a reaction, Morgoth? This one that's
yeah,
going away?
I guess.
All right, so target that one and.
Oh, then I gotta target the one on me.
No, just alt click off on an empty spot and it will untarget anything. It'll untarget everything. No, in a spot that you can see. You can't just target in the middle of nowhere. Alt click. Oh, well, it's working for me.
It wasn't working for me earlier either when I had to detect magic.
Right, but
you click on the person and then hit it, it will unselect
Well,
it.
no, that's true, but you can't do that always with all these things.
That's true, yeah.
Because of where they're at. Okay, so you hit that guy. It continues 4, 5, and reaches Andal and stays there. But that's as much as it can do. This one here attacks Morgoth again. Morgoth is not looking so hot. It misses, however, I believe. It indeed does. Okay, and now it's the owl's turn. What does the owl wish to do?
The owl is just going to do perception and watch behind us. He's fine where he is.
All right.
Well, owls like to eat bugs.
Round.
Owls get eaten by spiders, though. Spiders the size of dogs.
It is now Andal's turn. There are a bunch of spiders swarming all over you. And it is your turn. And if you're speaking Andal, no one can hear you.
Sorry. I was typing and not paying attention. I will, instead of shooting the other big one, I will shoot this. That's the wrong button. This big one.
Okay.
Remember, you got them all over you, right?
There is a swarm of spiders all over you.
That's cringe. I don't appreciate that. Can I disengage with the swarm? Is that a thing?
Yes.
Well, we'll do that. I will use thing, and I'll move here.
Okay.
And then I will shoot the swarm instead.
Okay. You will miss the swarm.
Makes sense. Alright, well, that's
That
all I got.
You all done?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright, well, this spider, swarm of spiders, continues to attack Cromdar, but I believe there's something. There's something about if it's below half. Oh, that's in its bite. Right, it does 2d4 when it's less than half. Got it. All right, so it's going to attack Cromdar. Tori bites and misses. All right. It's its turn, Morgoth.
Hey.
Opening and closing doors.
Attacky time.
Okay. You whack it. You hit it. You do some damage to it.
You still doing the fire thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That means how much of that was fire?
1.
Yay. So that means that's this sword. It's one less than it actually is. All right. Anything else?
Gonna second wind.
You sure you have that? I'm pretty sure you used it in the battle on the last session.
Well, it
Hasn't been a long
refreshed. Long or short.
Oh, okay. Then you're fine.
It refreshed, so. Did I target myself?
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
back 6 points.
Alright, yeah. Fail that, I'm done.
All right. Cool. Ramdar continues to attack the swarm of spiders that are on him. But he misses, unfortunately. Silva, you're up. There is a swarm of spiders right in front of you that Andal so nicely left for you.
I noticed that, and like if I move, it's attack of opportunity.
I'm gonna say no because they have to be in your space to attack you. So technically,
Okay, perfect. So I can.
They will not threaten that square.
So I can stab Andal on the way back here. I'm not allowed to stand in the owl square now, am I?
Nope.
All right, so I'm back here.
Jesus Christ. This is funny.
And I will be attacking.
Bunch of archers in a hallway.
Yep.
I'll attack the spider in front of Morgoth.
Okay, so it has a higher armor class because you're literally trying to fire through a whole bunch of people in a hall.
Okay.
So.
Well, then I'll do.
Same thing that Sealgair was trying to do.
I'll shoot the one that doesn't have anybody on it. I probably shouldn't shoot the one that got Cole on it this time because I hit him. And I'll firebolt at it.
I believe that does hit.
All right. Killed it.
Yeah, you did. And you destroyed it in one blow. All right.
Awesome.
Homunculus.
Homunculus is gonna shoot at the homunculus will shoot at the spider. Might as well.
Where is the homunculus? Oh, there he is.
It's right.
Yeah, he's fine. Yep. There's only a few things, a couple people
Yeah.
away of him, so that's fine.
So. All right.
That will hit.
Mm. 5 damage again.
Cool.
That'll be his turn as well.
All right. Artemis, you are up, sir.
Artemis will shoot the one on Gromdor again with a firebolt.
Cool.
Or will attempt it.
I believe that hits. Destroys it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move up. Well, no, this is a toilet there. Just for role playing possibilities, I don't want to go and actually stand on a toilet, so I'll stay where I am.
Okay. All right. So this guy attacks Morgoth again. Tries to bite him. Ooh, that's definitely a hit. That is not a very much.
They got you this time, Morgoth.
That wasn't very much damage. But he fails the Constitution saving check, so Morgoth is not looking so hot right now. All right. Shelgar, you're up.
Alrighty, I think I'll move forward a wee bit. See if I can get more.
That's a wee lass.
2, 3.
You can keep going. Those guys are dead. If you wish. I'm just.
Yeah, I'll stand right here next to Cromdar.
Okay.
And.
Did I just. Yeah.
Can I target Big Spider now?
Can you target Big Spider?
Yeah, you said last time there were too many people, so it would be partial cover. Am I close enough now?
One second. I just did something really weird.
Cromdar disappeared.
Yeah, I know. Oh, there he is. It was weird. There we go. I was trying to get rid of the swarm. Yeah, you can shoot him now.
Okay. I shall target him. And hopefully hit. Let's see. Shardy Bowie.
Oh, it hits. However, Morgoth's not going to be happy about it. All
right.
So and my... Hold on. Morgoth, give me a Constitution saving throw. You take another 7 points of damage.
Oh. And my hematocrit die.
Which takes Morgoth down. Right.
So it takes another 2 for my hematocrit die.
Cool. Morgoth goes down.
Oh,
that's not good.
Cromdar, get ready. That spider's gonna be coming for you next.
And Lassie, I'm gonna go behind you since you've been using.
Hang on, I still got one step. I'm gonna step back one.
Let's see. That one's done. This one. I
mean, if we're not using our tanks for cover, what are we doing?
This one comes up to here. Yep. And attacks Ramdar. And misses. Owl's turn.
Oh boy. So the owl will fly up.
Morgoth went down, guys.
Yep. He will stop there.
Okay. Top of the next round. Andal, you're up.
Well, the fact that my tall friend is now on the floor is really distressing. I find that to be distressing. So, I'm going to shoot the spider.
Okay.
For making me feel distressed.
Might actually hit it this time. For 1 point of damage.
1 damage. Let's go. Is there supposed to be a bonus on that?
No.
Or no?
There's no bonus on it.
I can't ever remember.
You did it right. You cast Eldritch Blast. It hit. It did 1d10 points of damage.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was supposed to be with proficiency or something.
No.
Like on other classes.
No, magic.
Do I get sneak attack though?
What?
Do I get sneak attack?
Why? There's nobody.
I'm asking.
There's nobody there.
I don't know. This is the first time I played a rogue. I don't really know how sneak attack works. Sometimes.
You don't get it with Eldritch Blast anyway.
No, he does because it's part of.
Oh, does he? Oh, cool.
But no, because there's no one, no ally, actively harassing the character.
But how is he supposed to know I'm here? I'm behind 2 people.
Trust me, there's a whole bunch of people in front of him. He's got 8 eyes. He can see. He's
So if he'd done bonus action, stepped into the hallway, bonus action with the toilets.
You know what I should have done? I should have hid in the toilets. That's what I should have done.
Hid and then come out and shoot him. Maybe that would have worked.
Yes, but that's
I don't know.
different. But if Morgoth,
that's not what you did.
If Morgoth was up, he would also work. But Morgoth is not. He is unconscious.
All right. For comedic effect, here we go. I'm gonna now that I've shot the thing, I'm gonna go right here. And I'm gonna do a hide action. What is that? Stealth? Yeah. Here we go.
All right.
Hiding in the toilets.
Hey.
That's my turn.
No one will think you're looking for you there.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Okay. That guy's gone. Morgoth, give me a death saving throw, please.
Mm-hmm.
would be a success. Unsuccess. Kromdar. Continuing to fight these damn spiders. And he attacks. And he hits.
Nice.
And he doesn't do a lot of damage, but he does hit. This is a good thing. Silva, you're up.
All right. Let's see. Shooting through a lot less people now, aren't I? Can I hit the spider?
How is it shooting through a lot less people? It's literally 2 people less than it was before.
Well,
one's laying on the ground.
You can step in front of me.
That's what I mean by the 2 people before. Like, it's literally 2 people less. Andal and the one that's on the ground. Everybody else is still in the way.
Oh, still less.
You've got.
Why am I moving all the way up here? What the hell? I did not want to move up there. I don't know why.
Wow.
No, I wanted to move there.
Did you get one of my Berserker Rage potions?
I guess. So I would still take disadvantage or AC penalty.
It's a penalty. He's got an AC. His AC higher. So.
Okay, that's fine. Fine. I'll help Kromdar. With a firebolt. Oh!
Would you roll it again, please, to determine if you hit hot Kromdar?
Jeez.
You did say you were going to shoot him.
You missed Kromdar, so.
Dang. Damn.
Wow.
You just hear an audible damn from Silva, but you don't know for which miss.
Homunculus.
Homunculus will take another shot at the spider.
Okay, cool. Mm, 12 misses, unfortunately.
Well, then that was a completely unsuccessful turn.
Yep. Artemis.
So Artemis will, using the owl, cast heal on Morgoth, which causes the owl. Reread it. It's the owl's reaction to do this.
It's fine, but the owl isn't actually near Morgoth.
But does the reaction let him fly, or does that have to be actually next to it? That's what I'm not really sure about.
Well, no. So yes, you're casting the spell right now. He has to be where he needs to be so he can do the reaction to touch Morgoth.
Okay, so the reaction isn't part of his. The reaction is not move and heal.
Nope.
It's just heal.
It's
okay.
just heal. Like,
so I will hold
basically
action until
think of
the
it
owl.
Similar to like when somebody commands somebody to do something. Like, I use my command to allow you to use your reaction to attack somebody. That's pretty much what's going on here. It's the same thing. Same concept.
So yeah, the owl will.
So you're gonna ready your action. Okay.
So when the owl's next to Morgoth, I will get him to heal.
Okay.
Morgoth.
Now the fungal creature, fungal crawler, crawls over Morgoth and attacks Kromdar. Oops. I didn't need to move Kromdar. Turns out. Bites him. But misses. Nope, he actually hits. Wow. Kromdar gets hit. But he succeeds on the poison. So he takes half. Alright, cool. Sugar. For some reason.
Alright, I still got spider targeted, so I'll try to help Kromdar out and hopefully hit that spider again.
Cool. That definitely is going to hit.
All right.
And he's going to use his reaction. All right. So you don't take any damage, but Kromdar needs to make a Constitution save.
He gets an extra 2 for my hematocrit die.
All right. Constitution save with advantage.
Can you hit me from all the way back there?
No.
It just automatically is rolling.
It automatically,
okay.
Because it's a reaction, it's automatically doing it to, it's assuming you're within melee range, but it's not.
Oh, okay.
So I always take away the damage from you and then apply the things. Unfortunately, Morgoth, you are going to take one death save. One failure because you do breathe in the poison. So you will have one failure. But Cromdar's fine.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Sugar, anything else? I did take away the extra points that you told me.
Nope, that's it.
All right. This swarm continues to attack Cromdar. Tries to bite him. Misses Shelgar because somehow I had you selected somehow, but that's okay. It misses you and hits Cromdar for a lot of points. Oh, wait. Aha! It only does half that damage. Undo, do half damage, apply.
Which is still quite a bit.
Oh, it's 5
considering
points. It's 5 points instead of 10.
Yeah, but
okay.
That's 1,000 cuts.
Owl.
All right, so the owl is going to move and do this. It stays. It's not going to take attack of opportunity because it's staying next to those things. And now I will deliver my heal to Morgoth.
Okay.
And it'll be level 1 cure wounds. You get 6 points. Well, you should have 6 points now.
Yep, he does.
And that is the owl's turn.
The owl can't stop there, though.
Oh, because it's technically got someone on it?
Yeah, you're literally on top of the.
That's true. So,
the thing.
Well, just fly away then and see if it can escape.
All right. Well, this guy's already used his reaction, so he can't attack.
Well, okay, then can I just stay here? That's probably too gamey. I'll keep moving.
That's up to you. I'm just.
Nah, it's gamey. Right. I'll just take the opportunity to attack. It is with disadvantage though, because that's the owl's flyby power.
We just lose. We lost Cat.
Oh wait, actually the owl does not. Yeah. Oh, cool. It's even better.
You're good. You're good. I just looked at it. All right. Top of the round, Andal.
All right. Now that I've successfully hidden in the toilets.
You think?
I'm pretty sure.
You hope.
Maybe I didn't.
A 15 isn't that great, but.
But he's engaged now, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Anyway.
I will pop back out and then just start blasting.
Blasting. And you hit is the question.
Yes.
You can. For a grand total of 2 points.
I'm doing so much damage.
Moving up the thing.
I'll do 3 damage next turn.
But you can roll your 2d6.
Yay!
That's both Cromdar and Morgoth is currently just got unconscious or conscious, but so you do 5 more points to it as you get something vital. Anything else?
I'm gonna hide in the toilet again.
Okay.
Because as far as I know, that worked. So I'm gonna keep.
Morgoth, you are currently prone, but you are conscious again.
Hey.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna stand.
Oh, that was his stealth roll. That was confusing.
I might stand.
Are you going to stand? You stand up. You're no longer prone.
Yeah.
But you only have 15 movement left.
I'm going to I think I have a health potion. Yes, I do. I'm going to drink that.
You're going to drink what? All right.
And then I'm gonna.
Except I'm not sure who you had. No, anyway. Okay.
I have the little tiny spiders that were attacking me. So
hold on, something is not right.
Huh?
You added 6. Oh yeah, no, that's really weird. Anyway, that's fine. That's weird. Continue.
I'm gonna attack this little spider. This rude ruffian.
Yep. You drop your sword.
Can I use the rest of my move to pick it up?
No. You have to, because you've already used part of your move, so no. So
okay,
it's currently on the floor until your next turn. Kromdar is going to. Why is it that I do this all the time? It's going to attack that guy. Hopefully hitting, which he does. Yeah. Yay.
Does it figure in the +2? I guess it does. Okay.
Figure in what +2?
For flanking.
It doesn't, but
it doesn't matter. I was just curious.
It doesn't. Silva, you're up.
All right.
I mean, Morgoth rolled a 1, so it didn't matter.
Oh yeah, it didn't matter for us.
It didn't matter no matter what. But
it actually mentions that I thought, oh, I'm mute, and then I saw it's 1, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter.
Can I shoot the spider now?
No. I mean, you can, but it's got partial cover. That's all I'm saying.
Then I'll shoot Kromdar.
I'm just saying. You got
Firebolt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people through you. You hit the spiders, but do 2 points of damage.
All right, then. Okay. That's that.
Homunculus.
Homunculus will shoot the
hit
spider. Yeah.
Without the penalty.
Oops. Try to target the door.
Don't target the door.
On accident, I was trying to target the spider, and then I
shoot the spider.
Yep.
That'll hit.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like it's a Star Wars battle, and you guys are the rebels.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're stormtroopers. Well, actually, no, we're hitting. We're just not doing anything.
That's why I said you guys are the rebels. You're hitting. You're just
it doesn't matter. All right, that's it.
All right, Artemis, you're up.
Artemis is going to move forward to, not that it matters, but firebolt the spider, hopefully.
Go. Okay. Nope, that is just misses.
Okay. And then he will move back. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because Silva needs fewer people in his raid.
All right. The creature whirls back around and attacks Morgoth.
Oh, Morgoth.
It hits.
Did it hit?
Yeah.
Shite.
It just takes a little bit for some reason on Morgoth. I don't know why. When it's calculating Morgoth.
Oh, jeez.
It just... Morgoth is still up, though, because he made his saving throw. Morgoth. Still up. Sealgair, your turn. Cat is muted.
I'm gonna try to keep attacking the spider to see if I can bring him down and help the Fletchy over there. Keep trying. All right, come on. A little slow over here. Pew.
That'll hit.
Alrighty.
And mold burst.
Oh, crap.
And hematocrit die damage is +2 hematocrit damage.
Okay, so the reaction still goes off. The creature does go down. I need Kromdar and Morgoth to give me a saving throw. A Constitution saving throw. And there, I give Sealgair back her health because she's not in range. Kromdar. Saving throw. Constitution advantage because it's poison. Morgoth fails the saving throw, so he takes 5 points of damage. Kromdar also might be failing the saving throw. No. Oh wait, hold on. Morgoth, you actually make it. It's only a DC 10. So you don't take any. This is one where if you make it, you don't take any. Because you're able to close your breathing off and all that sort of stuff. But the creature dies. The spider dies. All right.
That's a plus.
And Sealgair, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. And the swarm continues to attack Cromdar. Because that's what it's supposed to do. As it tries
I thought we killed
him.
it. Sucks.
Well, it misses badly. Owl.
Bites itself.
It can't bite itself.
The owl will fly. Well, since I found I can fly by. 6. Is that the hallway? So I can't see what it sees for some reason. Which I guess is okay. Does it see anything over there?
Oh, it sees a room. I don't know why you can't see. Click off of it, and then you should be able to see what it sees, I would think. Or it just doesn't have vision. That's possibly the other thing. Yeah, it doesn't have vision.
Okay. But it's supposed to, right? I mean...
Yes. And now you'll see stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Is this roof any higher?
Nope. It's all still the same height.
It'll do a defensive action, just fly around the top of the roof.
All right. Top of the round. Andal, your turn again.
All right. I think Cromdar is still being... Well, actually, I'm going to pop back out. And Cromdar is still being swarmed.
Yes, he is.
Do I have the swarm selected? I do have the swarm selected. Okay. I'm going to shoot it. I'm going to miss.
You're going to miss it.
That's all I got.
All right.
That was it. That was the tweet.
Morgoth. You're up.
Oh boy. It's dead.
It is deceased now.
I guess I'll help out Grommy Boy here.
Okay.
I'll be nice. Yeah, I'll be nice to him. Nobody else wants to be.
Yeah, I've been shooting him. I tried to heal you.
That hits. It does some damage to it.
Hey.
Notice that your sword is just not being as effective as you think. However, it does do 3 more points because it's not being smart enough about that. Oh wait. You're doing fire damage?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second. What is this thing doing? It's doing that. So it thinks you're doing 2 plus 3. So it should be doing 5 more points of damage. So it should be doing because it's dumb. All right. Cromdar is going to attack. It's weird. Every time I do this, it flips. Oopsie. Cromdar is not dead. And he misses. All right. Silva.
Okay. Let's see here. Looks like Cromdar needs my special brand of assistance. I'm gonna attack the swarm on Cromdar.
Mm-hmm. Fire splashes in, taking out the 4 spiders that were left on Cromdar because it had 1 hit point left.
Well, if I had hit it, it would have died then, because I was going to do 3 next time.
Well, I definitely killed it because I did 20 points.
That's true.
Well done.
All right, and
Oh, Cromdar's dead.
No, he's not. It's just selecting the wrong one. That, my friends, ends the combat because there's nothing else alive in there. Oh, that's what had happened the last time. Now I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Cromdar is dead because it doesn't consider him a member of the party because it's an NPC instead of a PC. Or I made him as a monster instead of a character. Or whatever it is. And so whenever you exit and you say, do you want to remove all defeated tokens, it considers him a defeated token because he's a...
so that's why I didn't get a...
Yeah. Just a dumb thing. So, anyway, he's back.
But he's not dead, right?
He's not dead. He had far fewer hit points than this, and that's why his hit points keep getting confused. So I think he had like 7 maybe left, something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Just wait for me to find out, but I'll do it later.
He respawns at full health.
Yeah, because I have to pull him back in. But all right, so yeah, combat's over. As the battles kind of dies down, you're still hearing the roar of the water next to you guys. Cromdar and Morgoth don't look so good a little worse for the wear, it seems. What are you guys doing?
Well, I've got 1 second level heal left.
I mean, I was about to say I would throw out some healing, but I got no slots.
So I'm gonna try to look through the owl's vision.
Well, you see what
I just want to see the room.
Remnants of a bunch of bunk beds, maybe. It's hard to say, but you can see that they're like floor. The beds are kind of broken apart and things like that. They definitely looks like bed frames though.
Yeah.
And portions of the wall have collapsed on the south and the east, or on the western side. And parts of the ceiling have fallen in as well in this room.
Can I see anything on the south and the east? Is that the west?
No.
Excuse me, these are collapsed.
Like I said, it's no.
Okay.
It's floor to ceiling.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have the vision on him again. It's weird. Anyway. Yep. So, do we want to open that door where all the spiders were? I'm assuming since they stopped coming out, maybe Morgoth, you and Cromdar want to fall back.
The door is open.
Well, let's go in and see what's there. If no one else is going in, do you want me to heal you, Morgoth?
Andal goes in.
Entering into that room, you see Andal. You see a couple, again, sort of bed frames that are somewhat decayed and things of that nature. There's a couple of cupboards and things like that also heavily decayed. Some of the ceiling has collapsed a little bit, but near the door that is to the southeast, there are a couple of weapon racks on the walls, but all of the weapons are highly rusted. And like spear shafts are rotted, any wooden shaft is rotted, that sort of stuff. Okay. And then, there's a door to the southeast.
All right. Well, I will invoke
duplicity. Sorry.
I will invoke my Eldritch Sight just because we're exploring again.
Okay.
And then gaze around, and then go to this door.
You don't see anything magical in here, no.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to open the door.
Okay, you attempt.
It's locked.
It seems to be locked, yes.
That seems cringe. I guess I will try to open it then.
All right, well, give me a dexterity check. And if you have these tools,
you can
add your proficiency.
You had these tools,
you kind of try to do stuff with the lock with your daggers, and unfortunately, you're unable to get the tumblers to do what you want.
So do we want to take another short rest? I'm sorry, not to interrupt, but that way Morgoth and Cromdar can use their hit dice while we explore this area. You don't have any left?
Yep. 0 left.
Okay. Cromdar, how are you?
I be okay, laddie. I'll figure it out.
All right, so I'm going to give Morgoth my last healing, level 2 healing.
Sounds like Scottish for I got nothing.
Yeah, you were unable to unlock the door.
To me, it sounds like it's don't waste resources on the NPC. If he dies, he dies.
I know, but I'm just playing.
No, I know.
I will attempt
but
to open the door.
Silva.
No, I agree.
That's Silva
That's
in
Silva.
character. She's saying that out loud. Don't waste resources on the non-group member.
Okay.
He is a group member. He's a nice man.
He is a group member, but you didn't say that out loud, though, right?
No.
Okay.
But she's definitely thinking it.
Anyway,
that's different. So 10 hit points back to you, Morgoth. I think it went into you already. Yeah.
All right. I will attempt to open the door a second time.
I'll go look.
Yeah, you see Andal's trying to open the door as you go past.
Oh.
He did it.
I have no idea. Oh, trying? Yeah, that's what I thought. Who needs thieves' tools?
You open the door.
And there's nothing in it.
Well, I mean, there's stuff in it. There's inside this, what appears maybe is a closet of some sort, are a set of shelves with a variety of rotted wooded items. Amongst what was probably, you think, a wooden box, maybe, you see the glint of gemstones.
I will take the gemstones then.
Right, there are 5 gems, but these are more like quartz and sardonyx and stuff like that. Clearly not quite as precious as the previous ones you found.
Okay. Moving on.
Yeah, inside of that room, like I said, is clearly this was probably some. Given the size of the room, the stuff you see on the floor, there's sort of a spot kind of in the center. You think it might have been the center of the room that might have had some table or something like that. This probably was the barracks of some sort. And then, there's only so far you can get to there before you run into rock that's just caved in and things of that nature. If this room is any indicator of how big it probably should have been, the place where that's fallen in has probably collapsed maybe at least a third, maybe even all the way up to a half of the room.
A big room.
I will try to open this door to the north.
Okay.
It is locked.
It is locked.
Do you want our expert lockpicker to?
Yes, of course. The expert lockpicker with his non-thieves tools.
Oh crap!
Yeah, you're really starting to ding up those daggers you got going on there.
I need to stock the spell knock. I think at this point.
Anyone else?
Can I just shoot the lock?
You can always try to shoot the lock. Sure.
Well, why don't we try to open it first before you waste a bullet? Oh yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, I have infinite bullets.
Okay,
I got the repeating spell or evocation rather.
Well, let me try to open it first before you do that.
Not evocation. It's what is it? Invocation?
Infusion.
Yeah, invocation.
Infusion. There we go.
Oh, that's
I
right.
don't know why I couldn't figure that one out.
But before you do that, let me just try.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. Look.
I loosened it for you.
Yep.
Inside are a bunch of barrels, some of in various states of decay. Liquid seems to have seeped from one of the barrels in this room and solidified on the floor beneath it. And that's why it kind of looks like brownish all over the floor. Like
That's nasty.
Does it smell alcohol-y or grainy or? I guess it's actually just rotteny, so it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't smell. It smells. I don't have a good explanation. I don't have a good one. It smells like asphalt.
Okay.
Fresh asphalt. That's what it sounds like. It smells like, but not something that you would normally have smelled in a medieval kind of society. But you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you.
No one wants to look through any of the stuff. Okay.
No, I am gonna look through this stuff. Actually.
I was just closing it for theatrics because it smells nasty.
All right. So you start looking through the barrels and start opening them up.
An investigation
over the course of the next. Over the course of the next 10 minutes or so, you've gone through several of the barrels. most of what you open is contains the remnants of arrows and bolts. I mean, some of the wood inside is better preserved than normal, so you could probably use some of those arrows and bolts if you really wanted to. They really wouldn't. I mean, you probably would have -1 to damage, but they probably fly and stuff like that. Yeah. They're serviceable. They're decent enough. There are, as you kind of are moving through there, you find 2 small barrels that you kind of look inside, and inside is actually black powder in those 2. And as you kind of move those over to the side, you notice that under the wreckage of some of the ones in there is, you're pretty sure, cannonballs.
So this was...
Yeah.
It's a powder room. Where are the cannons? Are there any, my character doesn't know about elevators to wrench it up or whatever.
Yeah, cannons... in 1283 DC, cannons are known. Like, you would know about cannons. They're not super common. Mostly kingdom militaries and stuff like that would have them. And potentially some navies would have them. But not...
Sealgair, does any of this look magical? Or anything?
I'm the one with the magics at this point.
Oh, okay,
nothing
whoever.
looks magical, no.
We haven't seen anything fun yet.
Well, I definitely
the last thing that you kind of get through after about another 5-10 minutes is a barrel that contains oil, like actual oil, like tar-like oil.
Okay.
Not
that
lamp
could be
oil,
useful,
but like oil.
Like petroleum oil.
Petroleum oil, yes.
All right.
It's
well, we have the ability.
Viscous liquid.
That means that we can use the car on the way back. Let's go.
That's right. You can sell it for lots of money at this point. I'll take a sample of the oil. I'll take a lot of the gun. Well, not a lot. Like 2 bagfuls of gunpowder. Enough like I can make a couple bombs out of it. Actually, do I know how to make bombs? Yeah, black powder. That's true. Not gunpowder. Do I know, as an alchemist, how to make bombs? I would think so.
You could always try. I'm not sure if you've ever done it. Like, most of your stuff has been more potions and things like that, but doesn't mean that you could try.
Okay, I will.
Would I
grab some stuff?
Would I be able to assist on that? Because my expertise more is guns and black powder and things like that.
Possibly.
I could help you. Actually, you have a better shot at it then.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, I think that's more kind of my area.
Because I do tell everyone, gunpowder, bolts, and if you want some crossbow bolts or anything, I don't know how low everyone is.
I'll try and make a explosive.
Well, that'll take you a couple hours.
Well, we don't have to do it right now.
I'm just saying that if you want to make
I'll give you the 2 bags of gunpowder.
Yeah, just so I have the. All right.
I'm just like I said, I'm just getting 2, so I'm not getting a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you guys do?
I guess that's it. And there was.
So, like I mentioned before, this thing here is a stairwell going down. There's a stairwell that you saw over here that was going up, and then you still have some other.
But I was going to ask that: are these stairs are going up?
Yep.
And these stairs are going up.
No, they're going down.
They're down.
Okay, so these ones go down.
Yeah.
Can we do
the ones that go down first?
Yeah. Can we be quiet and let's listen for perception to see if we hear anything?
Sure.
Yeah.
Although it's probably gonna be hard with the waterfall and everything.
Yep. What? You can try. Give me a perception check as you guys kind of listen.
Can I use my owl for the advantage on perception check? Doesn't matter.
I mean, yeah. The sound of the waterfall is it's pretty loud, even through the door.
Well, if you want me to, I'll sneak down.
I would say you don't hear anything coming from that down there. No,
I can sneak down there.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably go down instead of up, but I mean that's
definitely. Here, let me.
Again, remind you that you did have the hallway back behind you.
Yeah.
That you first came in that still goes to the west. I'm just reminding.
Oh, that's true.
Not saying you have to do that. I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm just reminding you.
Let's clear this level. We got to at least clear a level.
Well, technically, that goes down to the level we've already been on. We don't know that it's a big expanse. It could just be that freaking room down there or something.
Okay, if you want to look at it, I mean, I'll listen for your screams.
Okay.
Are you going to go down?
Does it look like the webs get thicker as it goes down?
No.
No.
I'm trying to find. I'm trying to bring up the map. No, it does not.
Okay.
You kind of watch it, and you kind of go down maybe let's say about 6-7 feet. You notice that it kind of hits a landing and takes a left turn.
Does it seem to go? How many levels to the staircase up to this level did we have to go on?
I'm not sure. It was a circular staircase. It just kept going up and up.
Hmm.
I mean, you can give me an intelligence check to try to estimate how far you think you went up, but
sure, I will do that. I want to estimate.
Can I give him an assist or something with that?
Well, I mean,
or I just roll it myself.
It's up to you. You think you have no idea how far.
I go up and down stairs.
Okay.
But I mean, Artemis, you do remember what I told you earlier.
Yeah, they're worth yeah.
I mean,
So
you think you went
30
about
feet.
30 to 45 feet, so.
Yeah, so it's probably the same level down.
I will go look at it.
You're going to go down?
Because I'm intelligent.
All right.
Well, I mean, like I said, we could finish the one floor, but
I'm worried about there being more spiders. Our tanks are really low.
okay. Well, I mean,
all right, Andal. I'm going to activate this.
I'm going to roll stealth.
But everybody will see it. But I'm going to activate this.
There's my stealth.
Everybody else is still up a level. Andal, you are currently
I'm
down
watching
here.
I'm watching the stairs, but I'm not down that
So
way.
it comes down to a landing, basically does a U-turn, and then continues down. And you see, as you're coming down, you see a hall in front of you.
Okay. Can I now guesstimate how far down I just went?
Are you a dwarf?
No.
You can guesstimate. Go ahead. Give me a shot. If you got survival, you can use it.
I don't.
Well, then
Other
just give me. All right.
Oh.
You went down about 15 feet.
Okay, so this is a mid-level. All right, so that means we haven't cleared this. I'm going back upstairs.
Okay.
I go back up.
All right. Go back up.
Those stairs go to a mid-level. I'm not going down there.
Okay, well that can be done another day. Or let's go back and finish the one down the hall.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do we have anything? So short rest rule. Now I guess Morgoth said he didn't have a hit dice, so we're kind of stuck.
Well, I mean,
let's go.
There is one thing that Morgoth would get from a short rest that he might want.
Second wind.
Yes.
Well, if you want to mention that, then
yeah, you have to mention it, not me.
Might as well just complete this.
Yeah, but okay. I mean, we have no healing. Okay. Literally.
Let me remind you what you have done the last time you didn't take a short rest at the very beginning of this campaign. Goal.
Yeah.
Against goblins.
That is true. We did almost die to the goblins.
And you're our tank, so
I think we should go down to the main floor and rest down there.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna hold Morgoth down and make sure he rests, but
what are you guys doing?
I vote for either we go to the big spider room, because that's pretty defensible, because there's only one way in, as far as we know, or we go down to the first floor.
I'm okay with the first floor. I think that's pretty decent. So we have the door we can get out of.
Yeah, we can rest next to the door, and just because we just got 40 of these things, we have 2 more opens.
And it's got lights. So
that is also true.
Oh, you got the lantern. It's still running.
Yeah, I know, but I mean,
eventually we'll go out.
Actually, how can we turn that off? If we pull it out, does it turn off? And
well, I mean, it is a hooded lantern. You could,
oh, that's right. It's hooded. You did say hooded. I'm sorry.
You just can't bullseye.
Yes, can't. Yeah, got it. So, are we going downstairs for short rest? Okay, executive decision. We're going downstairs for short rest.
Yeah, that sounds great. I agree.
All right.
Down to the first floor.
Cromdar follows Artemis. Anybody else? Move yourselves up to the stairwell, and then I will drop you down to the first floor.
Oh, I'm still on the wrong floor, I think.
Well, no, I reactivated.
Oh, never mind. It looked the same for a second. I didn't see all the grayed out stuff.
Mm-hmm. Silva and the homunculus. Sealgair, who hasn't moved since the battle finished. All right, well, you guys head down to the first level. Again.
And I forgot my owl, but that's okay.
Well, the owls, everything's down here.
Yeah, I know. He's fine.
Including the homunculus who's not here. He was outside somehow. And you guys sit down and gonna take a short rest, I guess?
Yes. Is there anything I need to do which will...
Are we taking a short rest or a long rest?
You guys have literally
long rest wouldn't be...
You've literally been at exploring this dungeon for about 3 hours now.
We just keep running into spiders and getting our butts kicked.
Well, to be fair, on that last fight, Morgoth's problems were not the spiders. It was you guys shooting the spiders from a distance.
That's true. And spewing all over him.
Yep.
But we know he doesn't have a disease because he's got that stun, yep. So that's good.
That is true.
Yeah, I don't really have anything unless. Well, can I do another? Oh no, it's a long rest to make some alchemist fire, right?
Well, okay. I mean, it's not. Yes, because you're doing it the special stuff.
Right.
Yes. I mean, it's not. You could make more alchemist fire, but it requires. Remember, the last time you made alchemist fire, you guys sat outside the door for a day.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, I was.
Yes. And so you basically were brewing it over the course of an afternoon. And then you guys took a long rest and then came back in here again. That's what happened the last time.
Could somebody experiment with making a bomb?
I am going to experiment with making a bomb.
Okay.
That's kind of waiting. Does the GM think it would be that? Do our characters who have knowledge in making bombs? Up to you guys
what you want to do. Like, you can take an hour rest and then short rest, and Morgoth can get back his thing and do his stuff. But an hour is not enough time for you guys to brew alchemist fire or...
Okay, that's what I was making sure. So let's just do a short rest.
Okay.
All right. So you guys spend an hour relaxing. And Morgoth, go ahead and take your short rest.
And does Kurgar get hit dice back?
I'm trying to remember what I made him. Kromdar is... Oh, he's a ranger. That's right. So if he's a ranger, I will...
I think those are D10s.
Those D8s. Yeah, I made him as a monster instead of an actual NPC, so I screwed that up. I keep on trying to remind myself to fix it, and I haven't. Ranger is a D10. So he will roll 2 D10s.
I'm step away just for a second. I'll be right back.
2 D10s for Kromdar. That was a good one. Holy cow. 19. All right. Kromdar is feeling pretty good again.
I'll just make sure you're ready.
All right.
What?
You want anything from downstairs?
So, you guys rest for an hour. Morgoth, did you do your short rest? Yes, you did. What do you guys want to do next?
I guess we go back upstairs and keep exploring that second level because we have that western side to go now.
All right, you guys then take another. It takes about 10 minutes to well, not 10 minutes. It's probably more like 5 minutes, but you guys head up to that, back up to that level, and
right
here we are.
Time for stealthing.
All right, and we're all back up to this level. So what are you doing now?
Andal stealth.
All right.
And he will go west.
Okay, go west, young man. You come upon a door.
Is it open?
I don't know. You try it, and it's open.
There's a spider in it.
No. There's a lot of webs in it, but they're not quite the exact same as what you've seen before. This room, though, does contain several barrels and crates. The crates are not as deteriorated as previous ones you've seen before. What the hell did you just do?
That's my invocation again. I meant to say don't put the measured template out and then didn't hit it.
I see.
So that's what that is.
Okay.
There's crates in here?
Yep, there's crates and barrels.
And they're
things
not
are
open.
a little less deteriorated in this room than in previous ones.
Interesting. How are the webs different?
They're just like, so the webs that you saw in sort of the other places you've been so far have been thicker.
Okay.
Because they're supporting larger creatures. These seem to be much smaller, as if they were a typical cobweb kind of thing.
So these are the regular spiders. Yay!
At least this particular room seems like it.
Okay. I will close it again for now. We'll come back to it. I'm gonna keep looking. Do I need to roll stealth again?
I'm just gonna wait for other people because they may be trying to follow you. But
oh,
you did just open a door, so yes, you do need to roll stealth again.
Yeah.
The door made noise as you opened it.
That's fair.
I mean, I just don't know who else is following you and what you're doing.
Silva's here because she can see.
Cromdar does follow behind you guys. I can select. Oh,
Which door did he go in?
And we're going to the west.
The one that you passed already.
Yeah, this one.
Like I said, crates and barrels.
All right. Well,
can I detect magic?
I
Sure.
already did for that room.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I have
Okay.
it on.
I did not hear that. Okay.
But there are like crates and stuff that are closed as far as he said, so we
Yeah.
can look in those.
Actually, I did miss something, Andal.
Oh.
One of the crates did look somewhat familiar to you. It had markings
Familiar?
similar to one you've seen before.
Like downstairs?
No, like in a different dwarven ruin.
Where's that box?
It's just a crate inside of there. I mean,
I will open
I'm
it.
going to show you exactly. It's one of the crates.
I will use my crowbar and open it.
All right, you crank over the crowbar to reveal some.
You break the crowbar.
Somewhat matted
Screw
straw, but inside are two smaller boxes.
Okay.
Pulling out
Open
one
the
of
box.
them pulling one out and opening it up reveals a bolter, as well as 4 metal tubes.
Oh, we have
with
more
laser pellets.
guns, boys. Is the other box also another bolter?
Yes.
Lads, we have more guns. And I'm gonna look through the box because I'm assuming there's pellets in there.
Yeah.
Each one has 2 metal tubes full of pellets. Yes.
What kind?
One bolter has fire and force. The other has cold and acid.
Let's spend
Okay.
some time and break open the other boxes.
All right.
Did you do that?
No, he didn't.
I just opened
I
the
forgot
one
to
with
tell him
the.
that one of them was familiar to him because he had seen a box like this before.
Okay.
Yeah, so if I
I'm
open the
reading,
bolter box,
I'm reading my notes as he's going along. We're like, wait.
Gotcha.
There's one thing back there you should know.
all right,
because
who
you
wants
recognize it.
guns?
All right, so
Who
you
wants
guys
a
spent
gun?
about 10 minutes going through the various crates, and there are a couple barrels in here. Again, 2 barrels have black
water?
powder.
Oh, nice.
2 small ones have black powder. 2 large ones again contain some petroleum oil.
Okay.
2 other small barrels contain a strange pale dust with a grit-like feel to it.
Can I roll an alchemist roll or something
Sure.
to see what I
You
thought
can-
that might be about?
Sure, you can.
Arcana or history?
Arcana is
Isn't that-
fine. That's fine. Or history, either one, your choice.
History better. Never mind.
You feel it, it's gritty to your fingers. Maybe it's used in polishing glass. Maybe you're not sure.
Does it seem?
I'll take a sample of it.
All right.
Does it seem to be the same sort of color as the actual material of the spheres? Because like after the magic's used, there's that gray sphere left.
It's a pale dust with a grit-like feel to it. No, it doesn't really look like the gray sphere. No.
Okay. Just curious if have I seen anything else that
Good
looks
thought,
like that?
though.
Since like my siblings work in silver and stuff, maybe I've seen something like this.
No, just again. I mean, you can give me an intelligence check.
I will, in fact, do that. Stretching my brain thin today.
Hey, good roll.
you've never heard your brother talk about anything of this nature. I mean, it doesn't seem mining related or anything like that. That's for sure. At least from your knowledge.
Okay, so I just haven't seen anything like this.
I mean, like I said to like Artemis and
Taste it.
and even Silva would think this. You guys look at it and based on the way it feels, it's probably used for polishing glass or something like that. Maybe to make mirrors. That's the best you can get to.
Right.
And then the last crate that you open. Okay, let's see. And so again, most of the crates are ammunition for bows and crossbows in various states of decay. But there is one last crate.
I actually am going to take some of those arrows.
Okay, there's one last crate that when you open it up, you look inside, and for a minute, it kind of reminds you a little bit of that clockwork machine you guys saw in Ash Falls, or not Ash Falls, but I can't think of the name of it. In the falls, in the village. And then you realize now the metal's different, but it's actually a metal sphere with what looks like a seam in the middle of it. It's a very strange thing.
Does it glow?
Does it blow? I don't know. What does that even
Glow.
mean? Glow.
Does it
glow? It does not glow, actually.
Okay. Before I ask more questions, is 30 a fine number to put as the number of arrows I have? I don't know how many are in here. I was at 6.
So any arrows that you take from either of the two places that we've just talked about,
yeah,
sure, fine, but they have a -1 to damage.
Okay, I'll put that in the
make that a separate thing and just have -1 on their damage. Just because they have decayed some, so they're not they're liable to break and not provide all the force and things like that.
I just wrote 22 bad arrows on the arrow thing.
That's fine. Yeah, looking at it, it's a metal sphere about the size of a baseball, softball maybe. And it's clearly made of metal. There's a seam in the center of it that looks kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a seam in the center of it, and then on one side opposite of the seam, so there's a seam in the center going around on either the top or the bottom, and whichever way you hold it, it's a sphere. So is a small indentation, a small spherical indentation.
Okay, so it does look like it has the ability to take aether pellets.
Sure, but it doesn't. It's not magical by itself.
Yeah,
you said does it like magical? No, but it does have an indentation.
Because it has this like indentation.
Indentation is the wrong word. It's got a little spot. It's got a little metal cap on one end, metal spot on one end that you could open up, and when you open it up, it's a spot for one sphere. Yes.
Okay, but does it look like maybe you can, based on what you were describing, my thought process was you could grab the two sides, the two hemispheres, and twist it.
Yes. In fact, you just do that. Nothing happens, but that's what you do. And yes, indeed, the two things twist, and you hear a slight clicking as it twists.
Okay, interesting.
As you look through there, this crate has probably about a dozen of them.
Oh, there's multiple?
Yes, I said it's the size of a metal spheres in a crate. They're about the size of a softball, and there are about a dozen of them in here.
We found grenades. These are totally grenades. That or something less cool. Guys, I think we found grenades.
We should start stocking up on them.
I think that I found a cool sphere thing. I think
little boom balls.
I think we can put a pellet in it, and then if we throw it, maybe it'll do something. Or maybe it's like my shield where you put a thing in and twist it and then it moves around. I don't know. We can test it later.
All right. Well, I guess we could each grab some.
I figured we'd probably take. Are we stockpiling supplies downstairs?
I don't know. Yeah, we stockpiling by the door.
So we're probably gonna take the powder. Well, the gold's outside. I meant the petroleum stuff we found earlier.
Do you want to take? I just took a little sample of petroleum and gunpowder. I didn't take the whole barrel.
Well, I was saying we could if we wanted to.
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
No one has said that they're taking any of this stuff down the stairs when they're going down the stairs. You guys are literally going down the stairs, and you're taking a small sample, or you're taking
everything I've taken, I've carried on.
It might be
let's
a good idea to take some of this downstairs.
With the rest of our stuff.
Yeah, like the gunpowder and the petroleum. We have 2 more bolters. If you 2 want a bolter, if you don't want one, we'll just leave them in the box.
I mean, we definitely could take them. We could give them. We could sell them if nothing else.
Yeah,
but I mean,
I meant like to use while we're.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I could use. And that's not really my thing necessarily. I don't know if barbarians have that skill.
For what? It's literally.
Is it a?
It's just like a martial. It's just a weapon.
Martial range.
It's just a ranged weapon. It's actually a simple ranged weapon.
Okay, then yeah, I could use it.
Yeah. The whole point of the bolter is it's basically
simple.
A simple thing to give to untrained infantry.
It's the crossbow theory.
Yep, it's a crossbow.
Like we could give one of them to Cromdar so that way he doesn't have to go melee all the time.
Sure,
that's a good idea.
I'll take one.
Yeah, because like I don't feel like Sealgair needs one. She has ranged already.
Yeah, I've got range already, but
I'll give Cromdar the one with the fire pellet sleeve and like show him how it works.
All right. Well, each one of them had 2 sets of pellets.
Oh, I thought it was only 1 sleeve with 2 types. Okay, I'll give him the like I said the 2 sleeves with the fire and the force one. I'll give it him, and I'll give Artemis can have the other one, the other bolter with the 2 sets of sleeves.
Okay.
All right.
So you have cold and acid ones.
So what you gave it to who?
I gave Cromdar,
but who's the other one? Sorry.
Artemis.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm just pulling him off of mine.
Yeah. Artemis has the other one.
That's what I'm doing right now. That's why I'm trying to
find
out exactly who you're giving it to. Although
we don't have to.
Artemis, you're getting to have a lot of stuff. Well, I guess some of it's just
light, but yeah. I mean, I don't.
No. I some of it.
You're right, though.
Most of it's just your things. For other stuff, so it's fine. It's fine for now. But you do have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I was looking when I looked earlier to try to attack something. I'm like, damn, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
we don't have to take this stuff down now, but maybe like at least some of the gunpowder and things, especially these balls. I am going to hold on to the ball that I took out of the box.
All right, well,
but we should probably take this box of balls with us, or at least downstairs when we are done over here, because I don't know what they do and I want to test it.
Okay, let's test it someplace safe though.
Yeah, I was going to test it downstairs.
Well, maybe not where we're not underground. Everything could collapse on us.
That's fair. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to hold on to the one that I took out.
Yeah, ahead of you seems to be another kind of crossroads in the stairs or in the corridor where part of the ceiling has fallen in.
Okay,
but you can still get past it. It's just part of the ceiling has fallen in.
Can I use?
You can see an open door ahead of you, and inside of that, considering that you guys have the lantern on again from the looks of it.
Yes.
You can see what looks maybe like a pair of bellows sitting on a rather open, maybe a fire pit. It's hard to tell from this distance.
All right. Well, do we want to go in the open door, or do we want to go up or down?
Well, I mean, that would be a blacksmith place, right? I mean, bellows, tongs,
weapons.
Yeah, I would think we definitely want to investigate that.
Come with me, lads. We go to the open door. I closed it on accident.
And my owl is behind us somewhere. Yeah. I don't know where he is. But
as you come into the room, it's pretty clear quickly that this is clearly a blacksmith's or an artificer's space of some sort. Tools are in various states of decay, are strewn about a cold hearth, a workbench, and some shelves. In front of the cold hearth is an anvil with very strange runes around it, and 3 pale blue gems inset into what look like small faceted sockets. And there are three other of these sockets on the anvil as well that are empty.
They look like the pellets, or they look different?
No, these are gems. They're pale blue gems.
And those are set into the anvil, right?
Yeah.
Those are inset. Okay.
So if you got an anvil, basically along the top of the anvil where you hit into it, but around the edge are a bunch of runes. And then just below that are 3 on each side. There are 3 little faceted sockets. On one side, there are 3 they're all filled with pale blue gems. On the other side, they're empty.
Okay.
And just to reiterate, the all of these webs look like normal webs in here.
Yeah, so far.
Anyone want to detect magic on this sucker?
I can. I'll probably have to re-up it, but yeah.
I think Sealgair can.
Yeah, I can too without doing a slot if you want.
Mine isn't a slot either.
I mean, we know the runes have got to be well, I would think they're magical. What? Can I roll well, I'm not even trained in Arcana, so history roll to see if I know what they are?
Sure.
Are they Dwarvish? Can I even tell the language?
Not that you, I mean.
Yeah, I know.
Give me a history roll. If you know Dwarvish, maybe you might know something.
I don't know Dwarvish, and I rolled crap anyway.
Yeah, I mean, just common sense tells you that more than likely this is something to, if it's not making it magical, to at least enhance whatever is going on.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's just pure common sense, or common sense from your thing. But,
I don't know anything.
Artemis, you don't know anything. But when you turn on your magic vision, the anvil doesn't glow, but the three gems do.
Yeah.
Does it?
The anvil itself doesn't glow.
All right. The gems are cool. The anvil is an anvil. I don't have identify. If you,
I'll start a ritual for the identify. Are there any books in here or diagrams?
No, not that you
They're
see.
all- Okay.
Can we go in this door? Is this door back here open?
I don't know. You'd have to check.
Do I just click the door?
Yeah,
open it. Yeah, just
click the door. If you do it, wow, it opened. Yes, it seems to be open. Inside, filled with rusting and deteriorating armor, as well as several crates and a couple of barrels.
I'll spend some time searching it.
Is her detect magic still on?
I'm about to put it on. Hang on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going in there with her too. I'm looking around.
All right, so you guys start to look around.
I'll identify the gems.
Right, so over the next 10 minutes, you guys do what you're doing. Andal and Sealgair, you find that the barrels contain coarse sand. The crates all contain ingots of metal. One contains 10 of iron, very clearly iron. One contains 10 ingots of a dark metal with veins of red running through it. And as you touch it, it's slightly warm to the touch. One contains 10 ingots of a silvery platinum metal. One contains 10 ingots of a bluish tinged iron. Of all the armor that's in the room, most of it is pretty much rusted beyond repair. But one chain shirt has a blue tinge to the metal. However, it is not magical.
Does the blue metal and the chain shirt look similar to that sword we found?
I don't think you found a sword of blue.
We found a blue metal sword a while ago. Was it an axe?
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Is it similar?
It looks somewhat similar in color, yes.
All right.
You also notice that there are, as you're kind of looking through it, now that you've started examining it because you're like, does it look similar? There are two small faceted sockets encircled by small runes on the shoulder pauldrons.
Oh, so maybe you could.
Is it like a
at this point in time, I will remind you that you've seen this before on an axe that you have.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's also the same way on the leather armor I'm wearing.
No, the leather armor doesn't have these sockets.
It does.
I think
the
we should
leather armor
check
does not have sockets. The leather armor just has a place to put a pellet. These are different.
Oh, these are different.
Yes.
We should try to put one of those gems from the anvil.
Oh, you said socket, not pellet.
Said socket.
Yeah.
Not pellet.
All right. Well,
you're right. Once I identify one of the gems,
one of those gemstones in here.
All right, so that's what you guys had about 10 minutes. Your identification comes off. You have no clue what the stones are.
Okay.
But you're pretty sure that this is an Artificer anvil. That is something that's been around for hundreds of years, so it's something that you would have been able to figure out. But the stones, you're not sure what the stones and like the runes themselves that run around the cross of the thing give you as you're kind of doing your ritual, your identify, you slowly figure out what they are, and they're like, oh yeah, these are basically runes to try to enhance what the crafting that's going on. So basically, it's just a way to enhance an artificer's abilities while they're creating things. That's what this is intended for. It's a pretty decent. It's really well. What's the word I'm looking for? The anvil itself is in pretty good shape. However, you don't understand these gems that are in the thing. That just it's a magic of some sort. Definitely, it's magical because Sealgair told you that. But it's a magic lost to time. So you're identified as useless for it. You'll have to figure it out some other way. Is my point.
I don't think we should take them out yet because we know what they do.
Yeah. Well, we have this chain shirt here. I'm assuming that's finished in
you
back
pull
here.
it in there and you take it in with you. Yep.
How hard are the gems to remove? I'm assuming they're pretty hard to.
I don't know. You could try.
I'll try to remove one. Is it seem like they're supposed to be able to
how do you want to remove it? That's the question.
Are there tongs somewhere?
Yeah, I use those tongs.
I mean, there are some deteriorated tongs in here and things like that. They're rusted and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll try one of the tongs.
Okay. You kind of attach the tongue to it and try to pull, and you tug a bit, but nothing seems to happen. It doesn't move. It's what I mean. Sorry.
Okay.
Is it a twist off?
It's a twist off. I don't know. That's why I'm asking you what you're trying to do.
It could be if you say something in Dwarven to release it or some. I mean,
well, I will take the tongs and try to twist it off instead of pull it off.
All right, you try to twist, and it just seems to rotate around the gem. It doesn't seem to get any good enough purchase to pull it or to twist it, I should say.
Put your hands on it.
No, I'm not touching that. We don't know what it
I'll touch it.
All right. Sealgair goes over there and puts her hands on it.
Our witch hunter knows how to handle these things.
I'm afraid of no gems.
You touch it, and it's like a static electricity there. It doesn't hurt, and it doesn't discharge and zap you, but you just feel like a slight staticiness to it.
Okay, try to remove one.
How do you want to try to remove it?
Twist and pull and wiggle.
Okay. You twist and pull and wiggle it and stuff like that, and after about a minute or so, it does pop out.
Oh. Did you say it does or doesn't?
It does.
It does.
Oh,
you have one of
guys.
those gems in your hand.
Does it still feel tingly?
It does not.
Well, does it look like it'll fit in the armor perfectly, I assume?
Let's put it in the armor.
You take it over there and look at it, and it does look like it might fit in this thing.
Let's try to put it in.
Okay. You spend some time, and it takes you a few minutes to, wiggle it around and find the exact right set, but eventually it sets in there, and you suddenly feel it staticky again.
Okay. I'll do it for take another one of those stones out and put it in the other side.
All right, you take another stone out. It takes you a little bit, and you put it on the other side, but it never goes staticky again.
Was it staticky?
Take it out
that
and do it with the third one.
What was that one staticky when it was in the?
It just doesn't go staticky.
But when she takes out the second one, does it stay staticky?
What do you mean?
If it just has
only
one
the
in?
first one did.
Yeah.
Right, but if you just leave one in, does it become staticky again?
Well, no. The first one is still, no matter what, you put a second one in or not, the first one is still the same.
Okay.
What if you take the first one out?
Okay, so you're going to put two in, and you're going to take the first one out.
Yes, and leave the second one.
The second one becomes staticky.
Yeah. It's charges.
What's charging it?
Oh, I mean, like it'll use one and then use the other.
What type of armor is it? You said it's chain?
Chain shirt.
It's a chain shirt.
Also feels a bit lighter than your typical chain shirt, but you also know that the battle axe felt lighter than typical battle axe.
Yeah, it's made of that same.
Do we still have the battle axe?
Yeah,
I think we gave it to
somebody does somewhere.
Maybe we could try to put one of the stones in the battle axe.
If nobody else wants a chain shirt, I could use it. I use a chain shirt.
Yeah, you can put it on.
Yeah.
Didn't we give the axe to somebody? I thought we gave it to Kester.
Oh.
Oh, maybe he said he didn't. No, he said he didn't have a use for it. Maybe we still.
Yeah, he said it was just
No, it was just made of a strange metal. He didn't care.
Okay, so I'll put on the armor.
All right, well, that takes about 10 minutes to put on, but you do. You take off your other armor and put on your new ones.
I do have blue axe with 2 slash smurfs, and usually that means we gave it to somebody.
You could have given it to...
Might have given it to the other guy.
No, I've got a hand axe.
You've not given anything to the other guy.
Ramdar.
You promised him that you would potentially sell him something in the future.
Yeah, that's right.
But you haven't given him anything.
Oh, maybe that just means I don't have it in my inventory. I don't know who has the axe.
Considering we pissed him off, we probably should bring him something.
He'll get something. There's plenty of stuff in here.
Well,
all right.
Anyway, so you put on the chain shirt. It feels lighter than the chain. I mean, if you had a chain shirt on before,
yeah, I did have a chain shirt on
lighter than before. Lighter than the one you had on before. It feels lighter.
If I kind of tap my club to the armor, does it release a shock or anything?
Nope.
Okay. Tap it with the dagger.
It's just normal armor as far as you can tell.
Okay.
Is when it comes to the Artificer anvils, do they have to say some sort of thing to get it to work, or does it just do the thing when they're using it?
I don't know. What you mean?
Well, I mean, like, you know,
this isn't like some kind of magical thing that you attune to or something like that. Like it's enhanced,
sciencey.
So it basically enhances what's going on with what the Artificer does.
Okay. That's what like the runes do, or is it just the way the anvil is made?
The anvil has been magicked to provide a bonus to when you do Artificer things.
Okay, but the runes are separate.
Well, there's 2 sets of runes on this thing. Like I said, there's a set of runes that goes around the top edge of the
Ah.
anvil, and then there are 3 sockets with small runes around the sockets, 3 of which had things in them.
Can we try? Does anyone else want to try to read those? I couldn't read them, but they.
I couldn't read them, but
they're definitely not dwarvish.
I mean, Silva's good with magic, right?
I would think.
I think I have Arcana too. Arcana or religion. Let me see. Yeah, I got Arcana. I'll try to read them. See if I see anything.
Sure.
Let me see where we go.
Just drop that onto there. Why do that? You don't recognize these runes in any way, shape, or form.
All right, so should we continue exploring?
Well, hold on. I could have swore I just dropped the armor onto your character, and I'm not seeing it anywhere. Probably because you have too much crap.
Yep.
Are you hoarding again, John?
Well, I mean, a lot of it's like I'm not even carrying it right now, but yeah, like a mess kit. It's there, but
I mean, you're carrying it.
Yeah, that's true. I'm carrying it.
There we go. Now it's on there. It just didn't drop in for whatever reason. Now it is.
Okay, I'll equip it.
All right. You can't have 2 equipped, sir.
No, that's why I just unequipped. I unequipped the chain. Yeah. Well, it won't do anything, will it?
I know it literally tells you can't have 2.
Oh, okay.
All right. So what are you guys doing? So you watched.
It did do something. Anyway, yeah, I know. I don't know that. So let's go north.
I don't remember, did it? It shouldn't have.
It jumped me from 17 to 19. I don't know if it was supposed to, but that's what it did.
Oh yeah, no. It should have went to 19. It should have been. If you had a chain shirt already, it should have been the same thing.
Okay, yeah, because I had 17.
It does have a +1 because of the way the metal is more.
Yeah, it bumps me up some 17 to 19.
Then maybe something's wrong with the AC. Should have been 13. The chain shirt AC is. Oh, I know why.
A shield.
No. I know why.
Okay.
I know why.
Okay.
Let me check something. Yeah, I bet you. I need to check something because. Yeah, no, I know why. There is a difference. Which you can look in the details and you can find it. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Although it's interesting because it should have been the same.
Oh, I see why. Dex. Okay.
Yeah, it's Dex.
Interesting.
Previously, medium armor had
as +2
yeah.
versus.
Which still shouldn't have been any difference though, because you're.
Well, I had chain shirt before, and that's medium armor, so it's +2.
Right, but your dexterity is still plus.
It's only +2. Oh yeah, you're right.
So now I need to see.
I've got a shield for +2. My dexterity is +2.
Why is it doing a DAE of +2? Yeah, something's up with your. Something's extra is being applied that shouldn't be. That's what's going on. You've got an effect on that shouldn't be on. You have a passive effect of AC +2, which is your
Where's
shield.
that coming from?
Well, you have a shield.
Yeah, I do have a shield.
So this should be Dex mod +13. Yeah, I mean, it should just be 15 plus your shield, so it should be 17. That's all it should be. There's an extra AC +2 in here. I got to figure out where it's coming from.
Oh, ooh, I bet that one if it's my armored defense. I bet that's why.
While you're wearing a shield.
No, it shouldn't be, but I bet that it's because Constitution's would be +2. I bet it is adding that as well. Because under my passive abilities,
right, but
I have unarmored defense. It's not selected or anything, but
no, but it's not. Look, where you go is you go to your sheet, and on your sheet you have effects. So right now your effects are, you have 2 inactive effects: shield and rage. But you have the shield, which is AC. I wonder if it's the shield. It's the shield. There we go. You don't need to have an AC +2 shield. Like the shield is automatically being applied in the latest version.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so it
I'll
should be
take that
17.
shield off. So I'm deleting the AC +2 shield.
Yeah, I don't know where that.
I don't know where that came from. That wasn't there a second ago. At least I didn't see it. If it
was, but
it was just hidden from me because I didn't see it on my sheet.
Yeah, you don't need to have that anymore because it automatically. Okay, here's what happened. DAE, dynamic active effects, used to be the thing that would calculate your armor class.
Oh, that's right.
In the latest version of Foundry and the latest version of the D&D stuff, they fixed that in the D&D system. So now DAE doesn't calculate that unless you specifically add a DAE effect. And so before we were probably adding the effect because we were trying to fix something that was broken with DAE. So we just don't need to do that anymore. So your thing is all correct now.
Okay.
So it should be fine. That's all good.
Well, so let's keep going.
Yes. All right. So you are good to go. Yeah. So you've looked around in there. The rest of the equipment in there is just, it's too degraded to be of use. But you've pulled out all 3 of the gems. You've put one in the armor that is currently on Artemis. And now let's see if we can find out who has the actual axe, because I don't remember who has the axe either. Morgoth does, because I immediately went to Morgoth and there it is in his thing.
Maybe can we stick a gem in the axe?
I don't know.
Let's stick a gem in the axe.
All right, you spend another couple of minutes doing the same kind of jiggering and things like that, and eventually it kind of sucks into it, and there's now 1 gem in the axe.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Does it tingle?
It also tingles.
All right. We'll keep that in there then.
And now you still have 1 loose gem, though.
Yeah.
We'll probably hang on to this then. Yeah? You agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Who, you want me to hold it?
Who wants the gem? You can hold it. I don't care. That's fine. Just as long as someone has it.
Okay. What do you guys do next? Kromdar has been kind of walking around in here and walking and looking at things as well, but not commenting on anything. Where to next?
What type of armor does Kromdar have?
Hide. He's a ranger.
Yeah.
Remember, he's been wandering around the hills for decades.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, let's go north. Because where Morgoth is.
All right.
There's a south too. I didn't see there's south.
Yeah, there's also a south. Ahead you can see some stairway, another stairwell. Probably the one on the other side of the wall. Those both go up and down.
All right, so south it is.
Well, can I try to open this door first?
Door there too.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see the door. Yeah.
Opening the door reveals another chamber. Inside this chamber,
It looks like there's a skeleton in this chamber.
There is. There's a skeleton sitting on a
There's multiple corpses in this chamber.
It's clearly once an infirmary of some sort. Much of the beds have rotted away, and 2 skeletons remain. One on a bed and one strapped down on what looks to be an examination table or possibly an operating table.
Oh. Let's just see if we can find some healing potions or something in here.
Yeah, there's another door, another thing on the other way. There's also a set of what look to be scalpels and stuff here on the table. Andal, I would say that you could use that as a makeshift thieves' tools for half your proficiency bonus.
I will take that. I will take the scalpels.
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot. In this particular room, the lights do pop on when you get there. And so does this one on the outside near the stairwell. So not all the lights in here are working, but some of them
are. Does anything seem to be glowing? I have... if you want me to, I'll...
The lights
yeah.
From magic, yes.
Beside the lights?
No, not in this room, no.
Okay.
Want me to try to see if this room is open? Door?
Sure.
Yeah.
Putting it up, you can see a desk with some partially rotted papers, or badly rotted papers on a desk. And then there are a whole bunch of flasks and things on some shelves.
All right, now we're talking. Let's see what these flasks are.
And they definitely look like they are magical in your magic sight.
Can I examine them and try to figure out what they are?
Sure.
Intelligence or
well, it's a
medicine
arcana check.
Okay.
I would.
There's also a variety of other things around here, including some dried herbs.
I won't even pay attention to
things
potions
like that.
I'll do the magic potions. Why don't you do the dried herbs?
Okay.
As you kind of look around and look through the thing, the gist of it is that there's enough dried herbs in there to basically create one herbalism kit.
Oh, that's my arcana.
All right, so there are 4 different types of potions in here. Your first one, it's pretty clear, is a potion of healing, and there are 6 of those in here.
Oh, that does. So is this the room to the south? I'm not sure where I'm at.
You're in the blacksmith's room again, Artemis.
Oh, okay. That's why.
Are they regular healing potions?
I'll drop them in there when you're ready. I'm just saying they seem to be potions of healing.
And do I recognize the other ones?
Well, you'll have to do a different arcana check.
Okay. All right. I wasn't sure. I'll do a different arcana check.
So for the herbs, like I said, there's enough herbs and stuff in there to make an herbalism kit.
Okay.
And there's also enough bandages and things like that in this room to make 2 medicine kits. Now, medicine kits aren't a thing that's in the SRD or anything like that currently, but the effect is basically if you make a medicine kit, if you're proficient in a medicine kit, you can apply your proficiency bonus to a medicine roll, basically.
Okay.
You're not sure, Sealgair. That's not true. So the next one, actually, there are 10 potions of healing in here, I should say.
Wow.
The next one you think is a potion of poison resistance. And there's only 2 of those.
That would have been useful.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And
there's
how many more rolls?
There's only one more type, so give me a roll.
Okay. Please be good.
You're not sure what the last one is. So
okay.
the one that's a poison resistance is a plain, indiscriminate color and smells slightly foul. The one that you can't figure out is a leaden colored. It almost kind of looks like Quicksilver, but it's more of a dull Quicksilver. Oh, I'm sorry. Potion's syrupy liquid looks like liquefied iron. I had written it down.
Can I look at it and see if I can figure it out?
Arcana check.
Yeah.
I think maybe if you don't, then Andal or Silva might know.
Yeah,
I
I'll take a crack at it.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Yeah.
Happy rolling.
So, hey, Andal, Silva, can you guys come check this out?
Silva
I've
will
identified
come
the
in.
other two, but I don't know what this third one is.
Silva will come and take a look.
Of the 10 potions of healing, 4 are in larger bottles and seem to be a slightly more of them, like more liquid in them. Silver, you're not sure what that potion is either.
Yep. Bad roll.
Not a terrible roll. It's just
I rolled an 8.
What about you, Andal? You're our last hope. You want to take
Not
Our
trained in
only
it, but I'll
hope.
try.
You're our only hope. Andal, you're our only hope.
I'll try. Why not?
There
you go.
Clue.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what I got.
You and me, buddy.
Silver juice. That's what it is.
Well, hold on. I'll look at it later. We'll figure it out. So I'm going to add another herbalism kit. Will that put me overweight? I can just wait.
You have too much stuff, man.
Yeah, I know. I see
you have
that.
a lot of stuff right now.
Well, some of it's like created stuff, but yeah, some of it like the
I know the attack
but
stuff.
yeah, I do have much stuff.
That's what I looked at it and went, oh yeah, look, and then I realized that some of it was just your special attack stuff. So that's fine, but
yeah,
it does seem like you have a lot
up.
of stuff. You got to clean up some of that stuff to really.
You are
do that after
such
this.
a hoarder, John.
I
Oh my
know.
god.
Artemis, you do notice as you're kind of looking through the stuff that there are basically a bunch of badly rotted papers on there, but there are some notes there. Although you're pretty sure it's written in Dwarvish, probably.
I'm gonna ask Kromdar, do you recognize any of this? Do you read? Does anyone else know Dwarvish? I know he does.
All 3 of the original members of the party know Dwarvish.
Okay, I'll show whoever's closest.
Kromdar looks at it and he's like, "Hey, this is mostly just rotted and not worth looking at." But I also need to give him a roll because maybe he'll notice something. This, I need this, I need this. Yeah.
Nope.
He just says that rotted, but I don't know. Maybe it clearly was an infirmary of some sort. Maybe there's just some kind of prescriptions or something, or maybe some notes about bodies.
Can we give Kromdar one of the bigger healing potions to heal him up?
It's up to you. The gist is that 4 of them are potions of greater healing. Is why I'm implying with that.
Well, let's wait until we get in a fight, and maybe.
Well,
we'll get a fight.
Speaking of fights, right. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So the infirmary might be a good place to take a long rest when we're ready. Just saying.
Yeah.
Artemis,
I do find the other
Artemis, I will say that while
Kromdar
Kromdar thinks that they're
I'm holding on to him. Okay, yeah.
I'm just letting you know that.
No, I know. Asking the fighter, ranger
about whether or not something is of interest.
Yeah.
So, Morgoth, what are you doing? Where's the homunculus? Where is everybody at this point?
I am just staying away from any of the rooms because they could possibly have some deadly things in them.
Well, at that point in time, yes. You guys are kind of figuring out what's been going on in the
oh no,
in that back room, and as you come back out, Artemis, I'm going to put you back over here. You notice motion on the operating table as the skeleton's head kind of rolls over and starts looking at you.
What?
Have to roll initiative or something?
We'll stop there for today. As the skeletons start to rise.
Are there only 2 in there?
There seems to be 2 of them.
But what if, instead of being mean and trying to kill us, it actually is intelligent and tells us things? Wouldn't that be so much nicer?
It would be so nice, but it will not be the case.
Well, but we also don't understand ancient Dwarven, so they could
that
be doing
also
that.
Figure it out. We can figure it out.
True.
We've been figuring it out so far. I also was going to take a stab at the thing. I was just.
You can,
not by computer.
Literally, it was the thing was on a timer once you got in here. So,
would I have had time to give Kromdar and Morgoth the bigger potions before?
Well, no, because as I said, you guys were starting to come out of the room when they started.
Okay.
So,
all right. I tried.
But we will start
Did I have a second to try to read the thing before we left the room?
Sure.
I just wasn't at my computer.
Sure. Sure.
I will give you an intellect check.
An intellect check.
An intellect check.
Yeah, you don't understand what it says.
I have intellect.
It seems to be using some words that you aren't sure of.
Big words.
It's like if you were trying to read. It'd be like
tree good, fire bad.
It would be like trying to read, a physics text in German.
Ah, yes, big word.
So, all right, guys, you guys have made it through a good portion of this particular portion of the level. So we'll see where this takes us next time, and pick it up there next time.
Are we ever gonna level up?